Oh wait, no, but you just said you were a new streamer, so what do you do then?
I play this. Look at my stat line: 5 and 7 and 1. You don't get that every day.
Right, you've never seen.
No, I've never.
Drop the spike.
Seen what?
Watch.
Oh,
just
nothing.
watch my gameplay. You'll see.
One enemy.
Oh my God!
One enemy.
Whoa!
One enemy. Last one down.
Oh! Oh! That's a first. All right, we're chess champions now. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know that was gonna be checkmate. I think I'm gonna retire now. Nani? Oh my! Is she really trying to shoot? Oh my God! How annoying! You better run. Oh my! Freaking jerk! Enter my body! Don't make me do it.
Who's this? Is this you, Ryan?
I said my bad. First! Wow, you guys are dumb. You guys are dumb. You guys are so dumb and slow. You guys are dumb. Oh my God. It's not beans? Peas. TFT. Film. Team fight tactics. Team fight tactics. That's what it is. Team Titans. Hit. I know how it feels to be the bottom frag and win and rank up, so... Wait, what? Uh-oh. That's no good. Can I buy your pee and sweat? You could.
This is my voice 2 weeks on. This is my voice 3 weeks.
You guys have watched it more times than I have. Because I can't seem to find a way to make it work for me audio-wise. And like, I'm just sitting here, I'm like, I think I know what's being said right now. I'm not exactly sure. Because my audio only gets played for you guys. And I'm like, wait, is it almost over? Or like, I'll figure it out later at some point, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm sure there's a way for me to to know, to be able to hear when what is going on, you know? Hold on. I know what we can do. Since we're not in game yet, I can finally monitor this and see why it's always leaving her playlist. Loop playlist. Stop going elsewhere. It's on loop. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Late start, because I'm sure you guys saw I stayed up a little bit later. Streamed later, which means I also had my offline stuff later. Well, also we got raided by Skara, so like I was about to get off, and then I was just like, man, this feels weird to get like, and like such a waste with so many people there to just pass on the people again. But we had a lot of people there, and I feel bad because you ever like say things or like do things when you're exhausted, and the next day you wake up and you're like, man, what did I do? And why didn't I just shut up? You know, when you're hella tired. I guess the same thing applies for when you're drinking and then you wake up and you're like, man, did I say that? Or was that just in my head? Anyway, I was so exhausted last night and delirious. I was just like, did not give a shit. It just didn't help that there was like over 10,000 people on average, like 6,000. But yeah, that happened. They came at the worst time when I was absolutely delirious. I was a little delirious. Finally caught you. Welcome, welcome, Qphobia. Qphobic. I want to see Del Ryan delirious me. Dude, I was pretty... You've seen me before, Sarah. Like, at the end of the day, especially after playing Minecraft, I'm just like, what? My brain just stops working. Recon. Thank you for the Twitch Prime, Recon. I really wish, like all Lily... I wish Lily just made music. Like a new song a day. I know that's like impossible, but like I really like her stuff a lot. Like it's exactly the kind of music I like to listen to when I do other stuff. What time is it for me? 11:40. Yeah, guys, support Comfy Beats so that she makes more. If she gets positive reinforcement, next time she's live, go and tell her or like compliment her Comfy Beats so that she feels pressure to make more. Is your lip bleeding? It could be. It was like a little piece of like dryness, and a lot of times I'll just like rip that shit. You know what I mean? Because you can't put, at that point, you can't put chapstick on it. It'll just be the same. So I just bite it, you know? And then it goes away over time. It heals really quickly. You can't glue it back on. You can't. That's not good for you. Well, tell that to my lips, because they need to grow up and stop becoming so chapped. Also, to be fair, I'm in a desert. I have a humidifier. I use chapstick. It does not help. Like, I never used to have this problem. I grew up in Hawaii. You don't need skin products. You don't need lotion. Well, maybe sunscreen. But you don't need, like, lotion. I've never been this dry in my life. So, like, I've never had to use this kind of stuff. When I go back to Hawaii, literally after about a week, everything's back to normal. It's so weird how big a difference it is. Today, you're 6 out of 8 handsome. That's still a good passing grade. Not a good one. It's a passing grade. Thank you. 75%. That's a solid C. Is that math? Let's see. That reduces to 3 out of 4. Yeah, 75%. Math. Oh, Tia. Oh, Tia. Show us your hair. Pay for it. What do you think I am? Some kind of giving them out for free? Pay for it. Spend your 50,000 if you want that. No, don't do it. I'm kidding. Don't do it. But like, pay for it if you want it. I'm not gonna give that out. Mr. Minister, any pog moments? No, not really, Fred. Nothing crazy. We had some decent games, mostly bad games. A lot of stream sniping yesterday. The last game we played wasn't stream sniping, but they absolutely destroyed us. At least as far as I know. But the games, it was really weird yesterday, actually. The games that we were getting stream sniped, we ended up winning. And the ones that we didn't, we ended up losing. Like the ones we lost fair and square. We got destroyed. Why don't you delay stream? Because I wouldn't be able to talk to you guys right now. Like, to me, that's kind of the point of streaming, no? Because if not, just play by yourself and don't, like, why even have the chat? I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe the delay is important, and then you just have to, I guess, just talk way ahead of time. I don't know how it would work, to be honest. Delay 15 seconds. You think that would help? Guys, I'm having issues with my chat. Like, it's not scrolling with you guys. You know what I mean? Does anyone have that issue? It does that sometimes. I don't know how to fix it. Like, I have to manually scroll. It only happens sometimes. It's kind of irritating. Anyway. Okay, there we go. See, it'll be good now, but it'll stop sometimes. What? Dude, we hit 120,000. Time to retire. Thank you guys so much for all the new follows. I appreciate it, guys. When did we hit 100? That was the morning that Daff raided. How long ago was that? Last week? Dude, we got 20 this week? That's kind of crazy. Must have been from the Sykkuno and Scar raid. Wow. Remember everyone was saying to send Sykkuno Ninja Melk? He still didn't send me his address. Or not even like a P.O. box or someplace to send it to. Like, I don't know how to get it to him. Like, what do I do? There's nothing I can do. Like, I don't know. I'm just gonna send more to the offline house and be like, if he wants it, he can go pick it up. Or if he really wants it, he can order it and I'll just pay him to order it so that he can finally try it and not just advertise and not know what it tastes like. What if he hates it and he's been advertising it this whole time? Martyr Squad, thank you for the tier 1. I feel like he should at least try it. I really like this playlist a lot. Is Sykkuno here? Well, how do you know? Did he type something? Can we just, if you're here, Sykkuno, I would love to send you that. You a few hours return to time. You would like to work. Well, I don't know if he typed something or not, but regardless, guys, good morning. The only way, oh, what? Wait, I can't read it. The only way this morning could, hold on, I can't read it. Be better is with a fresh glass and oh my God, Sykkuno, you've never even tried it. That's why I want to get it to you. So what if you hate it, dude? Like, what if you absolutely hate it and then you'll be a fraud? Then you'll be a fraud, Sykkuno. A fraud Kuno. It's not for everyone. The reason why I went with that taste though is because I don't know, a lot of like people like me, like Asian people, I feel like we enjoy that taste, but a lot of people who aren't used to that yogurty taste, you know, Yakult or Yakult, is that how you say it? Or like Calpico, a lot of people don't like it. So I don't know. Regardless, I'm glad that some of the offline guys like it. It's a lot of free promotion they've been giving me. Sykkuno's been giving me free promotion, and he hasn't even tried it yet. Sorry, guys. I gotta make sure this playlist loops. It's been going to random videos. I was wondering why he was up, but I'm starting late today. I wonder if anyone's on Valorant. Peter likes it too? Wait, did I send some to Peter? Maybe I should send them some too. They're in a different house. I might have... Who does Peter live with other than... Leslie? And Danny? Is it just them? Is it just the 3 of them? I don't know if I sent them. We should probably get their contact too. Sushi Dragon lives there too. Oh, really? I did not know that. Where does he do his streams?
What's up, Ryan?
Oh,
I
what
just
up,
turned
Fujin?
20 years old today. I
Wow.
feel lol. Anyway, have a great stream today, and hopefully you have a good Valorant run.
Thank you so much, Fujin, and happy birthday. Congrats, dude. You survived 20 years. That's 2 decades of living. Happy birthday, man. And thanks for always being in here and being so supportive. What was I gonna say? Oh, I didn't know that Sushi Dragon lived there. 2 decades of living. Yeah, that's how long, dude. It's a long time. You know, back in the olden days, you're pretty much at the end of your life. I shouldn't say that. It's kind of true. Christian Montgomery, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Sorry guys, give me a second. You guys know Levi Rosman, Gotham Chess. Man, I think I'm getting passed on. I want to do it with Hikaru. But like Hikaru's the legend, right? Hikaru's like the main one. I don't really know the world, so like who's the top of the top? Magnus? Oh, I don't think that's one of the options. I might take... I don't know if I should do this. I might take chess lessons for that Pog thing. I feel like... I'm like embarrassed to do it. But it's also like, I feel like this is not an opportunity most people get all the time. So I might as well do it. But like, I'm like embarrassed. You guys see me play. I think it's because chess is like a measure of intelligence, I feel like. And I don't want to look so, like, I don't mind being called dumb, but I don't want to look really dumb. You know what I mean? Save yourself the embarrassment. That's what I'm thinking. Migo Meister, thank you for the 2 months, man. We out here, Pog Champ. I'm just gonna say I'm down to work with you. It's just a Discord call. See if we can get you comfortable with the game. So nice. What a nice guy, man. I really like this dude. Alright, sorry guys. Who did I miss? I am Stinky. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Moo Sikao. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. And Thai Food 808. Appreciate the 2 months, man. Hope you have an awesome day. Mahalo for everything you do. I appreciate it, Thai. Hope everything's good back home. Okay, so like I said, I gave him a disclaimer. It seems like there's gonna be other beginners too, so I think it's okay. As long as I'm not the only one, cause like I'm like I told you guys, like I kinda understand chess, but I'm not like super passionate, you know what I mean? So I don't want to be taking up a slot for someone if like someone who really wants to be there and knows how to play and like takes it serious could be there, you know what I mean? Anyway, if there's other like inexperienced people, I'm down. Oh, thank you so much, Martyr Squad. And also, Synapsed Monad. And Dan Yeet Live. Thank you guys for the Twitch Primes. Martyr Squad, thank you for the gifts. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's kind of where I feel right now. Where I stand and kind of how I feel. Foosley, Leslie did it. She had a lot of fun. No, it's not that I don't think it's gonna be fun. It's just I really don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I guess that's what I can't see how I'm gonna learn in 2 lessons or like 1 lesson and then compete in some actual thing. I don't know. Ama Can, thank you for the Twitch Prime. And also The King, thank you for the Twitch Prime as well. Did I hear Kanye's running for president? I sure did. Good luck to him. Pyro Booty, thank you for Twitch Prime. Oh, and Hate Cyrus, thank you for all the gifts. Wow. We're on the scam train. Level 5 already. We just started. Oh, hey, Leslie. At some point, could you send me your guys' address? So I can send you stuff? I've heard that I don't recall ever sending you stuff. Sorry, I gotta check out some posts real quick. I really should have done this stuff beforehand. But yes, I may be playing chess. But my knowledge of chess, I gave him all the disclaimers. I'm like, honestly, like, 'cause I know this is a huge honor, and I'll gladly take the training. But like, I really don't know chess at all. I didn't even know you could swap the rook. Yeah, Chess Pog Champs 2. Yes, that's the thing that he was talking about. Oh, thank you for the 2 months, Leslie. And Sam Matcha as well. Young Tongue, thank you for the tier 1. Sorry, guys, give me a second. All right. Same with me. I don't know, man. People were saying you actually were good at chess. Keep the hype. Oh, what? No? Were people trolling? EA Yala, thank you so much for the bits. Learn basic chess openings both sides and understand why they are good. Yeah, I was complete beginner. Oh, okay. Lessons very helpful. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Well, I just find it so hard to believe that in like a 1 lesson, I still got last. Oh, okay. Well, I thought you were gonna make it seem like, yeah, I was still a beginner, but I still did well. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. That really... Oh, you're killing me. You're literally killing me. Wow. Sorry, Leslie. But that was like getting my hopes up. I was like, okay, there's other beginners too, then it'll be fair, right? Sorry. I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing with you because that's me, essentially. It's okay. It's okay. That's gonna be me. You know what? How often do opportunities like this come? You might as well give it a shot. But that's very exciting. You should do it. I'm probably going to. I'm probably going to. Oh, got it. Got it. Who is the number chess player in the world? Magnus, who is the number what? Well, I mean, you guys can say it all you like. I would have to Google it. Did he ever fight? Did he ever fight Hikaru? That's the only other one I know. Magnus won. Magnus ate all his pieces. Okay, so this Magnus dude, huh? Alright, then I say Mr. Magnus should hire his beginner, and then, just like in Karate Kid, we'll go head to head and fight. And we'll see. Mr. Magnus, come at me with your Cobra Kai sensei. Actually, I think we would be Cobra Kai because he's the one that won. Huh. I didn't think about this. Hold on. Regardless, Mr. Magnus, get your pupil and I will work with Hikaru sensei. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. But it has to be someone of equal like IQ, like low IQ. And also somebody who doesn't know chess. Alright, tea's done. Get your waters ready. Cheers, guys. Cheers. See, again, it went away from her music, and I just don't understand. It's on loop. It's on loop. If I go to the end, what happens? And now it loops. I don't understand. YouTube playlist. Wait, what did Leslie say? Oh. Almost. Leslie, have you been grinding on ranked Valorant? Where you at now? Not enough. Well, silver one. Oh, we could still play together technically. That's good though. Man. Initially, I was coming on here thinking I was gonna check on where I left off for the Minecraft thing, but also when I think about how much work I have left to do in that basement area, I get really discouraged from signing in there. Didn't know you streamed. Well, thank you. Welcome, Kronas. iKrugs, thank you for using your Twitch Prime here. iKrugs. Don't let it discourage you. It's pretty discouraging, I'm not gonna lie. Same with Nix Umbra. Nix Umbra, thank you for Twitch Prime as well. Thank you, Nelly. What are we gonna play today? I don't know.
Watched the rest of last night's VOD and you made some great progress with your vault. Also, hope
you watched the VOD.
Ahead.
Because you went to sleep. Well, thank you, Nelly. It's like you were just there with us. Oh, shoot. Wait. Oh. Pacific. Sorry, guys. I should have scheduled this beforehand, but you just started responding. God, should I do that today? That's in 1 hour. Oh God. I guess I could try it. Should I try doing that today? With Yu Zhao, Woman's Grandmaster. That sounds intimidating. Sure. I'm already live though. Just let me know what to do. I don't know. It'd be a lot easier to just getting a call. Oh, Leslie, you know who that is? How do you say the name? So, like, can someone spell it out so I don't make an ass out of myself? I had lessons with her. Okay. Chiyo. Chiyo. Okay, that's easier. Chiyu. Chiyo. Chiyu. Chiyu. Man, that kind of sounds like what we say in Hawaii. Chihu. Oh. People are here. That's a people are here bark. Alright, well, I guess I'm playing chess today, guys. I did not see that coming. Anything to avoid doing work in Minecraft, I guess. Good luck, me. Did not see that coming. How long are these lessons? I feel bad. I don't think they know how little I know. Oh, Ray just tweeted me 1 game of Valorant. When? Now? What? What is she responding to? Now? I have chess lessons, Ray. Is Ray in chat? Or did she just randomly tweet that? She'll help you with everything. Follow Nemsko. Okay. Sorry, guys. Usually the scheduling stuff I probably should do off stream, but like it's all happening right now. Oh, she DM'd earlier. Sorry. I have a chess lesson. I didn't know, Ray. If I knew, I would have scheduled it for another day. She's here. How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? I didn't see. Did I VIP Ray? Is Ray actually on an account that's public? What do I do? Oh, that's her same name. Oh, Chi Yu is also here too? Let me... Okay, so I just followed. Fine, I'm ranking past you. Wow, okay. Good luck. If you're doing it on stream, or I don't know if you are or not. But you know what? I'm gonna gain a new skill today. And you're just gonna be ranking up with the same skills, just improving on it. But I'm learning a whole new skill. So, you know. Oh, she's locked out of my... She's locked out of her Twitch account. What? How hard could that be to get it back? I already know chess. Okay, well, humble brag. That's a pretty good flex, actually. Wait, I have to get in contact with you. Chi? You? Is there a... I don't know if that's what you go by. I just followed you on Twitter. Shoot, hold on. All right. Well, also, if you're available now, wait, what? Ryan, read it. Read what? What am I reading? Sorry. What happened? What happened? What happened? What did I miss? There's so much going on. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you to all the subs. Sorry, I'm missing a lot right now. There's a lot going on. Oh, Nemo. Okay. That's a lot easier. Nemo. I see. Yes, I see it. Hi. How do you... I hope you're... I don't know if you were here earlier when I was explaining how little I know, about this game. But I'm down whenever you're ready. We don't have to wait till 1 if you're free. I heard my name. Yeah. Sorry guys. Let me shout out Flexers, Akai, Justin Roja, SS Brian, Sean, Cuxy, Unique Player. Thank you guys. He's a chess pro. Finding Nemo. I get it. Haha. I'll get ready. 4 p.m. Okay, that's fine. Do your thing. Just I'm also new to using Discord, so like just let me know when I have to add you, or just tweet me, just DM me. Sounds good. Just Demon, thank you for Twitch Prime. I guess we should be practicing, huh? Or like playing chess. Well, no, we don't want to build bad habits. We should wait for the actual lessons. Himero, Himero, thank you for the tier 1. What's today's game? Believe it or not, we're doing chess. Again. We have a chess chess lesson at 1. So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. Or not at all. I don't know. Maybe just frustrating. 45 minutes just chatting? I've already been chatting for like 40 minutes. Well, see, here's the thing. I'm not completely signed up for this tournament yet. I was told that I can learn, take these lessons, and decide later. But like, we'll just see how it goes. I guess, you know? Thank you. RX Val? How's it? Thank you for the 2 months. Well, depending how long this lesson is, we could still play stuff after as well. I wonder whatever happened to the other lesson I was supposed to do. Are they friends? Are there chess gangs? Like different teams? Am I associating with? Because I was also talking to that Botez team. Are they friends or are they enemies? I think they're friends, right? I'm a Botez sister. Oh, okay. So you guys are okay. That's good. So who are your enemies then? Who are your enemies so we know for the future? Chess wars. Okay, that's good to know. No one. Yeah, that's the politically correct answer. That's the politically correct answer. Alright. It's okay. One day, we will defeat the prodigy of, the disciple of, shoot, what was his name? Hikaru's rival? Magnus. Magnus is, beginner. One day. In fact, I should be able to pick the opponent. Like someone I know is bad at chess too. That would be fun. Or really frustrating. Either way, you know? El Magneto. That doesn't sound easy. Well, I don't know the chess politics. That's what I wanted to ask. I didn't want to like be talking to both sides, you know? Giving away information. I'm sure there are to some degree, right? I'm sure there's like teams or something. I could be wrong. Do you guys know what well, I don't know if Nemo, if you're still here, but like what do you guys use? You just go to chess.com? Should probably change my title. You should go against Ray since she's flexing. Ray wants to play Valorant, and I don't blame her. Chess.com? Okay. Is that what they usually use? You can go over chess openings. It's just memorizing early positions, first 6 moves, and gives an early advantage. Where do you... Maybe I'll save that for the lesson, or... I told you guys, I have that one move that I did in chess club when I was in 6th or 7th grade. And once they figured it out, I couldn't play the game anymore because that's all I knew how to do. Openings with low elo is bad. Oh. Well, good luck, us. Okay. When is this tournament anyway? Let me look it up. Pog Champs 2. Date. Does anyone know? Oh, there's no date yet? How does it work? I should probably watch the first one. Champion. How many games do you have to play? Whose birthday is it? Happy birthday. $16 players. Oh, okay, that's not... I guess at the most, a player will earn 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, 0 points for a loss. Huh. Okay, well... Yikes. Alright. Good luck, us, man. This is not what I saw myself doing today. It's a long tournament. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Uncle. Uncle SIgh, thank you so much. What a very generous dono, my dude. Thank you so much, Uncle. Wow. But why? Is it because for my chess journey? Oil Prince. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Because I love you. No home. Okay, well. Maybe, shoot, where did your thing go? Well, thank you again, Uncle SIgh. That's incredibly generous of you. Uncle Randy, no, different uncle. What's the hat for? The hat is for the hair. In fact, I need to get a haircut this week, I think. I'm just gonna do it. Then I don't need to wear a hat anymore. Please loop. Oh, okay. Very good, very good. Oh no, it's after this one. We're about to find out if it works or not. What do I do until then? I guess we could go play. Hold on. I should figure out this Discord thing. What? Whoops, whoops, whoops. Okay, hold on. Do I have to make an account? Do I need an account or no? Ray wants to play Valo. I know she does, but I just told her I have a chess lesson. I would love to play Valo too, but maybe after. What is my username? I'll just put the same username. Okay, I think I'm good. I made an account. Now what? Oh, there's literally a thing for lessons. Learn from interactive lesson. Okay. Well, we're not doing that right now. We're about to have lessons. Good luck with the chess lesson. Thank you so much. I should probably change my title, huh? This was not planned. Is there even a chess category? Biggest affiliate chess streamer. I don't know what that means. But yep, I'm a chess streamer now. I'll switch it when we actually play the game. I probably shouldn't go in there yet, right? Oh my god, there's so many more options now. Play a friend, join a tournament, custom game, quick match. What is 1 minute? I don't know what to expect. If you've been here, were you not here when I played chess the other time? There's been 2 times we played chess. It was not. The second time was a better experience, but the first time was awful. I know how to play to a certain degree. Like, I know where the pieces can move. I didn't know that you could switch the rook with your queen, king, or why that happened, but I learned that. So, I don't know what else I'm supposed to know. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. I don't remember that being a thing. Is that a new rule? I'm just kidding. I know it's not. I just don't remember that being a thing. Alright. What we could do is do a warm-up game while we wait for our lesson. Is there playing against like just a computer or something? Like we did last time? Level 5? How do you change that? Okay. Back to level 2, right? I will switch the thing so you guys can see. And you will see why I don't do this. How do you go full screen again? It's like F9 or something. Backseat. Backseat gaming for chess. Is there a time limit? I'll just like listen to you guys. Like how we do Minecraft, you know? Okay, so this is where I always get messed up. This is the queen, not this. How can I remember that better? Wait, is this the queen? No, this is the queen. Hold on. Which one's the queen? E4 is the queen. No, wait, what? What are you talking about? Queen is the left. This one. King has a crown. This is a crown, though. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, king has the cross. Okay, so this is the queen. This is the queen. Alright, so this is the move. King and queen is pretty universal. I always get that messed up. Okay, king has the cross, right? Shoot. They should, like, when you go scroll over it, it should tell you. Queen starts in the box of the same color. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, someone, finally. Let's see here. What was the thing I normally do? Was this it here? Because that's the king? Yes, I want to say. Uh-oh. If I go here, what? What are you gonna do? Uh-oh. Well, there goes my plans. It was supposed to be over by now, and now I give up. Can I just do this? This is not going according to plan. I don't know what to do. Do I just give up? Okay. Let's just move some stuff around, I guess. Oh, well, again, not according to plan. Yikes. That'll put him in something, right? That he can't eat me. Uh-oh. I'm scared. Ooh, can I do the switch thing here? Could I switch this? How do you do that? If I eat this, he can eat that, and he can eat that. But if I put this, yeah, but don't. Why? I've never done it before. That could be cool. It could be kind of cool. Don't, you're queen. But if I go here, won't this... He's not going to eat this. Because then I'll just eat it too. And then we'll both not have it. So fair, right? I'm doing it. How do you do it? how do you do it? Move it next. Click 2 squares. King to the right. Just this? And this will go here? Oh, no. I thought this would be right here. Uh-oh. At this point, is it better to just salvage this? Uh-oh. I guess I could move it down here, right? Or here, even. No, here. So if I go here, then he could just eat this, like, and I can't defend it. I'm so confused. What is he trying to do here? That can eat that. If I go here, I don't know. Screw it. Hold on, guys. This is, once again, you know what? We're just going back to classical because it matches what we're playing right now. Frustration, man. Okay. What is in danger right now? She can't do this. Can't go. Can't really do much. Like, what do I do? I don't really. Should I move this here? Like this? I don't know what that's gonna help me with, but then he can't. If I screw it, I'm just gonna do it. That way, if I go here, he can't eat me, right? Can anything eat me here? If I go here, oh, the horse can eat me. Damn it! I thought that was gonna be a good move. Unless if I go here, then he has to eat me. But then I'll eat him. And then nothing happens. I'm confused. Okay. Okay, hold on. Hold on. If I go here, he's going to eat me with the horse. If I go here, this doesn't help anything. Bishop on d5, taking pawn to f4. These all sound like good ideas, guys. Is this in danger if I go here? That doesn't really set me up for anything. Maybe I should just move other stuff out for now. I guess. Queen f3, bishop b7. f3. Here. You want me to go here? f3. Like this. Is that safe? Don't listen to chat. Why not? I don't know what else to do. If I move that, he's going to just go here, though. I'm so confused. I'm not going to listen. You're right. I'm not going to listen to chat because I don't know who to listen to. This would be really nice to have someone talking in my ear right now. Uh-oh. What is he trying to do, though? What you trying to do, yo? Well, this is kind of protected. This is not. If I go here... Huh. Here? If I go here, he's gonna eat the... Should I go here then? If I go like this, he'll eat that. And I go here, and then he can't eat anything, right? Wait, if I go here... I'm so confused. Alright, screw it. Up! Uh-oh. All my plans are being shattered. Should I do this? Yikes. If I do this, where does he go? Shoot, my bishop's dead. Oh, you know what I can do? I'll go back here like this. Then he can't eat that. Right? Oh. Awkward. Here maybe? Because then I could go for this. I don't know if that's worth it. Huh? This goes here. If I go here, that's a... If I go here...
I am not a professional, but I was forced to take chess
Is this
classes
safe?
in school and I failed, but you're doing great, sweetie.
Is this worth this? Worth, or should I go here? Oh no, I can't go here. This is worth? He's gonna eat it though. Okay. Oh, he didn't eat it. I'm confused. Whoops. Now he's gonna eat it. Because he's gonna eat this. Maybe I should go like this so he can't. Unless if I move this one, then he'll eat this. And I can't eat it. Huh. Quite the pickle I'm in. If I go here... Am I in danger here? Because then he'll have to move back. Or here. No. Here. Because he can't eat. Uh-oh. Wait, no, he can't eat this. But this can. Oh. What do I do? Maybe if I go here, then if he eats that, he can't eat that. He'll have to eat this. I'm so confused. I think that was a uh-oh. Maybe if I move this. Shoot. Maybe I'll put this here. Put this here? Because he's gonna eat one of these, right? He has to eat this. But if I go here, then he has to move this. I don't know if that helps. Move the knight to g6. This to here. But then he'll just eat that, right? If I move this to here, he can just eat that for free. Free of charge, you know what I mean? How do I get out of this? What would the professionals do here? Just take pawn with bishop. This pawn? And then we lose this for nothing? Or do I go here so that he has to eat something or move away, right? I'm sure there's a better move somewhere. What am I missing? This is why I hate this game. It's so hard. I feel like if I go here, he has to move this, so he won't eat this yet, right? I don't know what that'll solve, but you can't eat the bishop. Yeah, but he can eat the knight, and then I'm screwed. Right? Should I just do this? He's gonna eat something regardless. Alright, I'm just gonna do it. Up. So now I'm eating this and he gets to eat this. Did not think that through enough. Whoopsies. Uh-oh. I guess I should just move this here, huh? I might as well eat something. He can eat this. No, he can't eat that. He can eat this. No. What do I do? What do I do? Take the pawn? Okay. That was unexpected, but okay. He went up here, but for what reason? What do I do? Should I move this up one? No, because then he'll... Wait a second. Maybe move this one? Ugh, I don't know what I'm doing. This goes here. Is it safe? Okay. Maybe here? Because then he can't eat that. Can't eat that. I could go here. And then where's he going to go? Because he can't move his rook. Because of this. Is this worth a trade? Is this worth? Yes. Alrighty. These are only dangers, so... Should I move this bad boy out? If I move this bad boy out, eventually that's like something, right? What is in danger right now? That's not in danger. That can't really do much. This ain't doing much either. That doesn't really help us either, though. I could try and move this up. This guy's kind of stuck here too. I could go here. Then he'd eat that. I'd eat that. That doesn't really do much, but screw it. Oh, wait a second. If I go here, then he can't eat that either. Because he'll eat that. I'll eat that. That's check. Right? Can't I go here? I don't know what that'll solve. Okay, now he's here. What can I do? He could eat... Can't eat that. He can go this way. Am I in danger anywhere? He can't really eat anything. Okay, what is in danger right now? He can't eat this. He can't eat this. These guys could eat this. If I go here, I could eat that or that. Right? Are they in danger? No. And I could do this, right? Wait, that kind of worked. Out, kind of. That was something. What? Okay. Should I just do this? Because he can't eat it. Oh. Awkward. Okay, so he can't eat this. Uh-oh. This could eat that, though. And then I'm kind of screwed. I need to protect this thing. So, unless I put this here, then I have two things that can eat it. Because if he eats this... Shoot. Actually, if I go here... Where is he going to go if I go here? Bring this down here. He can't go... He can go left. He can go up. He can go diagonally. If I go here... He has to move. He can't eat the pawn yet. Wait. No, he can eat the pawn. Okay. Hear me out. Wait, I'm just gonna think out loud. If I go here, he could eat this. Like that. That will eat that. No, if I go here, he could eat... No, he can't eat that. Alright, I'm just gonna do it and see what happens. This is how we learn. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that. But, at least nothing died. If I go... Running really low on pieces here. Should I bring this rook here? Because then he can't eat it either. If I go here... The horse is going to die. Here, nope. Do I just let this die or what? I could also bring him in like this. You said yes? Bishop to eat to pawn? Like this? But then, true. Is this safe? Nothing can eat it? This can't do anything. This is protecting that. He could eat that. That's the only move I can see. What? Why do you do that? What is he doing? Can I go here? He can't go here, here. He could go here. He can't eat me if I'm here, and then I can eat his bishop. Technically. Alright. Now what? Here? Oh, is that it? Oh yeah, he can't go there. We did it again. Level 2. All right. All right. We're coached. Wow. That's stressful. That is stressful. Time to retire again, I guess. Thank you guys. It's been a fun career. I'd like to thank Hikaru and Nemo. It's almost time for my lesson in 6 minutes. Well, it was a fun career. Now what? I mean, I guess I could I should take a shishi break before the lesson starts. Okay. Level 3. Well, no, we're about to start, I think. I think we're about to start pretty soon. So, like, I can't start another one. All right, quick shishi break, and then I think the lesson begins. I will see where that's at, and I will BRB. I think it's going to start soon. Hold on, guys. I gotta add Nemo real quick. Give me a second. Give me a second. How do I do this? It didn't work. It didn't work. Miss Nemo, if you're here, it says to check spaces and numbers are correct. Capitalization matters too. Oh, I did it. I just have to get rid of some spaces. All right. All right. Hold on. Hello. Okay, how are we doing this? Call whenever? Sure. All right. Maybe we should turn this down a little bit. Is it calling?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Ryan.
Hi, how are you?
Good, you?
I'm great.
I will just capture your screen so I can get your video.
Okay. I should switch it
I'm sorry.
to the chess thing.
Oh, I spent like the last 20 minutes looking up your YouTube videos because chat told me to.
Okay.
Wow, your content's really good.
Wow, thank you.
Honestly, I didn't know like chess.com just like kind of pulled me in, told me you were interested in PogChamps. So
Wow.
I was like, oh, this is cool. Somebody who's interested in learning chess. I didn't realize you were such a big YouTuber.
Well, even more impressive, I just beat a level 2 computer. So that's a little more impressive to me, I think.
Oh, okay. That's
Oh, that
that's
was just
actually
a
really
giggle.
good.
Okay, never mind. Just a little giggle. She just laughed at my accomplishments. So it's cool.
Okay. Yeah. Let me know whenever you have chess.com pulled up.
Okay, yeah, I'm switching it to. Hold on.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're ready
This
to,
thing.
you know.
It was quite the struggle, is my point.
Well, I'm sure you're ready to beat Hikaru now. I'm sure you are.
Well, yeah, me too. Okay, hold on. Let me turn this down a little bit. I'm gonna turn it off actually, and we need to pay attention.
Okay.
All right. This is the right thing, I hope.
What's your chess.com? And I can show you some.
My account name is just itsRyanHiga. It's the same thing.
Okay. All right, I'm going to add you. Oh, it's. I could not.
Oh, there's
find you.
there's a L in there too because it wasn't.
Oh. Wait. Sorry. Where is the L?
I'm gonna just send it to you.
Yes, just send it to me. That'd probably be easier.
Is that an L or an I that I put there?
I'm
That might be
sorry,
an
chat.
I.
Give me a second here.
Ryan already given out L's.
Um,
it just wasn't working when I tried to put in my own name.
Did you send it on Discord?
Yep.
Okay. So
I just had to
give me
put that
one
in because I just realized it wasn't giving me my name.
second. Okay, no worries.
Please turn her down in Discord. Is it that much louder? Hold on.
Oh, I see the L now. All right. I'm going to invite you to a live. I'm going to invite you to an analysis board.
Okay. She's kind of loud. I don't know how to adjust it on Discord.
So how long have you been playing? How long have you been playing chess for?
About 45 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Now we played
Wow.
we played a couple other like 3 games.
That's pretty good. Have you played chess like before at all, or is this like?
Yeah, I played it like in middle school.
Oh.
So like a very long time ago.
Well, I mean, it's always good to come back to games that you've played before because I think like chess is one of those that you can always come back to, right? It's always going to be there.
Let's just put it this way. Despite playing in middle school, I just learned that you can switch places with the rook and king.
Oh, you mean castling?
Yeah, let's call it that.
Okay, well that's good. So I'm gonna guess you know do you know all of the other rules in chess?
I know I think I know all the basic movements. Other than that one I just learned.
Okay. Do you know en passant?
No. Well, actually,
All
what
right.
is that?
Sorry.
Maybe I do
I'm
know
gonna
it. I
invite
just
you
don't know
again.
the
I think you have
words.
to. I
Oh,
think you
sorry,
have
sorry.
to accept. No, no worries, no worries. I just
Where do
wanna
I
make
go
sure
to?
if it worked. Um.
Where do I add you?
So you should be getting invitation to an analysis board. Wait, let me just. Oh, go to live chess. Like play. I have your stream open. So
Live
play.
chess?
Yeah. Yes. Live chess.
Oh, okay.
And you should be seeing. Okay. Let me just invite you again.
Oh,
Give me one
I see it.
second. Don't accept that. I don't
Oh,
think the challenge is correct.
whoops.
Oh, it's okay. You can play it. Oh,
No, I don't. How do I leave? Is this not you?
oh, yeah, this is me. But you can just go close the other game. Like go to the other game. Like wait, go
I'm
all
so
the way to the right
confused.
of the window.
Yep.
All the way to the right. So the one where it says analysis board, go to the one above that one. Oh, okay, it's fine. They aborted it for you. You're cool.
Oh,
You're
okay,
cool.
okay.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so this is analysis board. You're going to be able to see me make moves, right?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Who,
All right,
who's she
so
playing against?
you've learned chess 45 minutes ago.
Well, yeah, kinda.
All right. So first of all, I'll finish showing you like all the kind of rules in chess, and going from there, then we can like just sort of figure out what are the main ideas for starting out.
All right.
You know, beating a level 2 computer is really really strong. So
Really?
that probably already got a natural talent already. Okay, so here e5. Basically, an en passant is you know how on the first move your opponent
En
can
passant.
make two moves, like 2 moves forward with their pawn.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So when your opponent does this and you have a pawn, so look at this from White's point of view, right? When your opponent does this and your opponent pushes the pawn 2 squares forward and it's adjacent to your pawn, you can take them diagonally like
Whoa. Okay, I did not know that.
this. Yes.
That's an en passant.
It's pretty
Okay.
pog, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, if your opponent plays d6, how are you able to take this pawn?
Right. Okay. So you just eat it, right?
Yes, yeah. You can also make moves on this board too, I think. Yes, there we go. Okay, yeah. So there's 2 ways you can take the pawn, basically, and this is just called the en passant. It also works here. For example, if your opponent plays f5, how are you going to take this one? Yeah. Okay, that's awesome.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Is that even worth though? Like,
All right, so I think that really finishes all of the rules we have to talk about in chess. Oh, do you know stalemate?
No,
Okay.
I don't think
Stalemate, first of all, what's checkmate?
checkmate. Just like
Mhm.
you win, right?
Yeah, you win. Okay, so stalemate is when your opponent gets into a position where he is unable to move his king, but he's not in check.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a
Mhm.
possibility.
Yeah, there's a lot of like these kind of obscure things in chess that you kind of have to know.
Is that a
with
win
your-
still or no?
It's a draw. So let me clear the entire board. Wait a minute. Clear the entire
Oh.
board. I'll set up some pieces.
This must be creative mode.
So for example here, wait, here. Let's do this. Slowly go moves only. Okay, so in this position, if White's queen goes
Go
here,
yeah.
this is a draw
Oh,
because Black's king has nowhere to go.
got it. Okay.
So that's called stalemate, and that's considered a draw.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I feel like that's a rare scenario.
and
though.
what would be White's move to checkmate in this position? How would White checkmate?
From where it currently is.
Yeah. So white to move and checkmate.
Couldn't it just go here? Can't go here. Can't go here. Just that.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay. That's really, really good. Okay, so what kind of got you into learning chess?
The first time
Yeah, the
in
first
middle
time.
school,
Yeah.
it was, to me, I thought it was like the easiest. We had to join a club, and I thought it was like the easiest club to not have to go outside. So that's why I joined chess club.
Okay. That's a
Also,
pretty good
though, our
reason.
chess teacher didn't know how to play chess either, really. So, we learned the basic rules, but it's not like he played chess, you know. So we really didn't learn anything.
Wait a second. Wait, sorry, what?
Yeah, we had a chess club thing. I went to a charter school in middle school, so we were forced to join clubs, and like the only thing we learned was like what the pieces do, not like strategy or like any of that stuff.
Did he at least teach the piece movements correctly?
Well, I mean, I didn't know about the castle thing, and I definitely didn't know about the on pagon.
En passant.
I didn't know about that either. So I learned like the basics.
Okay.
Or
That's-
is that considered basics? En passants?
Yeah, that's well, I mean, en passant is actually kind of advanced, honestly. It's like
Yeah,
one
I
of the
think
more
so too.
obscure. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. It's a French word. Don't worry about it.
I
word.
think I got it now. En passant.
Okay.
Just gonna mumble it.
But yeah, so basically, did you know you
En
can also
passant.
castle on the queen side?
Castle on the queen side. If everything's missing in between, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, for example, here, you
The
can
queen
castle on the king side. So this is basically. Do you see the arrows I draw?
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the king side.
Okay.
This set, and then this side, starting from the queen. This is the queen side.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. So castling on the king side means that you put your king onto g1. That's the castle.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to castle on the queen side, so I mean, obviously you'll have to clear out all the pieces from here. I'm just making some really, really bad moves, but it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So now basically you can play king to c1. This is castling on the queen side.
So wherever you click on the board when you do that,
Mm-hmm.
it just goes on the other side. Like, I thought they switched places.
You mean the king and the rook?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Okay, so basically the way you remember how to castle is you have to pick up the king to drop it 2 squares to either the left or the right.
Okay.
Because if you move the rook first, you can see how that's not a castle.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. So the way the developers made it is that you have to put your king.
Here, it goes here.
So you have to move the king 1 square to the left, another square to the left, and you drop it on c1.
I see. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So king to c1 or king to g1.
Got it. Okay.
Really, really important to remember to move the king there, because otherwise, if you move the rook, you'll realize that you can't get a take back, and you won't be able to castle.
Okay.
All right. I think. Oh, okay.
do we
So
really
one
use
more
that, though?
thing that you kind of have to know is if you are trying to. This is a once again. So we know about stalemate now, right?
Yep.
Hello?
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay. So we now know about stalemate. There's another way you can draw in chess, which is called repetition. So if you repeat the same position 3 times, it can be anywhere throughout the entire game 3 times. That's considered a draw.
Wait, what? Like you just do the same thing as the other person.
Well, so it's like this is considered repeating the position. I'm actually not sure if this board is going to let me do it, but right now this would be considered a draw because the position has been repeated 3 times.
Wait, really?
Yes, this is a rule in
What?
chess.
Oh, so you could just troll then.
Yes, but you would also need your opponent to troll with you.
Ah, I see. I see.
So I mean, sometimes it's the best for both. So you can like kind of think like if neither player feels like they want to play the position, they can both like do it. But you do need a certain amount of agreement with your opponent.
I see. Okay. So don't do that.
Yes. So that's if you want to draw.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it needs to be the exact same position 3 times, and that's really I think those are like the basic rules that you kind of need to know.
Yep.
There are some other rules that I think are a lot less important. Basically, if you don't capture a piece for 50 moves, is also a draw. But once again, I don't really want to bring that up.
50 moves. Okay.
And
but what are the odds? Like, does that even happen?
It has happened to me.
Oh.
It has. But like it's very, very, very rare.
Got it. Okay.
Very rare. Yeah, it probably won't happen.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Do you know promotion?
Nope. I don't think so.
Oh my god, your mind is gonna be blown.
Promotion. Oh no, they're saying pawn to the end of the board and then you get something back, right?
Yes, yeah. So once again, let me just clear the board so that we just get.
I didn't know it was called promotion. That's the thing.
Okay. Oh, sorry, my bad. All right. Okay, so let me just get the pawn all the way down to the end of the board.
All right.
What piece do you think you want to promote into?
Probably the queen, right?
Yeah. So queen is usually the best piece for promotion because you will be able to checkmate your opponent with a queen. The only times when you don't, okay, actually, I'm not gonna go there. That's too much. It's too much. But yeah, you get the idea for promotion, and you can promote into anything you want, like apart from pawn and king. So you can promote into bishop, knight, rook, and queen. The only thing you kind of have to be careful about sometimes when promoting is that if it's a stalemate, it doesn't happen very often, but that would be a situation when you can consider, like, if you, once again, stalemating is when you make it so that your opponent has no moves to play, but they're not in check.
Okay. So, I mean, well, why wouldn't you
chat,
get
if
your
you're
queen?
enjoying this juicy chicken
Can you
Okay,
turn that off
so
for now?
this is
Master
like,
Ryan.
once again, just
Darren?
a very,
Drop a
very,
Twitch
very
Prime
rare
and follow.
situation, right?
They
Okay.
are both free. I repeat,
for example,
free. And
if
most
it
of you
was
have it available
this
to use with a
position.
Prime trial. Follow for notifications.
Okay.
And let's put a white rook here.
If you put a queen here, oh, then it can't
If
move.
white
I
promotes
see.
into a queen right now, it's a draw because
I
black's
see.
king can't go anywhere. Like, these are all covered.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So that's also a very like unlikely thing to worry about, right?
Yeah, very, very unlikely thing to worry about.
Okay.
Honestly, you don't need to stress out about it. But I just wanted to point this out that it's something that might happen. Okay. Yeah. All right. I think we've gone over all of the basic rules. And now we're going to go over how to play the opening.
All right.
So in chess, there are 3 different, like, it's literally it's called the opening, the middle game, and the end game. Not the most creative names, but that's
like
just
it.
how. Yeah.
Simple.
Yeah. Simple. Exactly. So basically you just use those kind of concepts, and there's a very like specific set of ideas you want to use for each part of the game.
Okay.
And starting out, well, we have the opening. So this position is called, this will be the opening. And there's a lot of different openings. Like they each like set of moves have very specific names, and there are ways to play them.
That's
so
the
what
one I
I'm
did
just gonna do is sort
last
of
time.
First of all, before I teach you any of that stuff, we just go over like the most common ideas for how to start out in chess.
All right.
Okay, so first rule that I'm gonna give you, and I think these are like, so I'm gonna give you 3 rules for the opening, and think these are like the ones that you kind of want to commit to memory, like just like the rules of chess.
So it's just like following the same pattern. Like I just memorize it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I mean, I don't think memorizing would be the best way to go about it. I think
Oh.
kind of like understanding why, like it will like why this is so important and how it ties into the middle game part. That will be the most important.
Okay.
Okay. So the first rule would be to control the center. The center in chess are these 4 squares.
It's just like the octagon. Okay.
Yep, because they are in the center of the board. Once again, not very creative. I didn't come
That's
up
even
with
better. It's better than en passant.
Yes. Yeah, en passant is one of those things that it's like, who came up with this name? Probably
Yeah,
some
they should just call it the
17th
Pawnell or something, you know, like, because it makes like a, I don't know. Sorry, continue.
I like it. I like it. We're gonna start calling it the Pawnell. But yeah, so basically the four squares here is called the center. I mean, people will argue that these squares are also like mildly important, but basically the closer the squares are to the 4 in the middle, the more important they are.
Okay.
So a square on A1 is usually not very important compared to a square on D4, D5, E5, or E4.
I never
If
thought about
if I
that.
say a square like E4, do you understand where that is?
Yeah. It takes me a little bit to
Okay.
find it, but yeah.
All right. I'll
Just
try to
like
make
that.
it easier for you by just like highlighting it. Okay. So basically, for white on your first move, if I tell you to control the center, what's like the first thing that kind of comes to your mind?
That what you just highlighted to go there, I think.
Okay.
Is
Yeah,
that not
exactly. E4 is like it is exactly
Oh, okay.
correct. I'm not trying to like trick you or anything.
it? Okay.
Yeah. I just wanted I just want to test you. Okay. I'm gonna stop asking those kind of questions actually.
No, it's helpful. You can ask whatever you think will help me.
No, I wasn't trying to trick you. I genuinely wasn't trying to trick you. I was just like, I think you understand, but it's like if I tell you, you'll just like copy it back. But if I ask, maybe, yeah. So if you play E5, sorry, if Black plays E5, he's basically got the same idea. He's also trying to control the center.
Okay.
So the point of E4 is, first of all, it's sitting on a central square, right? So kind of automatically, it's controlling that square. And additionally, white is also controlling the D5 square.
D5.
Yep. So that's like a 2 kind of in 1 sort of scenario. Because you are able to get both, right?
Yep. But I mean, no one's really. It's even, right? Like so.
Yes, it is. But that's the part where it's gonna start mattering. Like the moment that your opponent plays something like H6, this is when you push D4.
I see. Okay.
Because now you have control of all 4 squares in the center of the board.
But then But if you do that, and if oh, you're saying if he doesn't move his pawn up to match yours.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Yes. So if your opponent ever lets you get both pawns into the center of the board, that you definitely want to do that.
Got it.
Yeah, because it's really, really important to control the center. And the reason for this is because if you get the center under control, it becomes a lot easier for you to it becomes a lot easier for you to move your bishops out, move your knights out, because you have a lot of space.
Okay.
And you want space to make life easier for yourself so that, well, I mean, I kind of just like ran off there, but you kind of just have places to put your pieces.
All right.
Yeah. If you have any questions at any time or you don't understand anything, just let me know. I know I'm going really, really fast here.
No, I think I'm following for the most part. The only reason why I don't know, I mean, I haven't played a lot, but when I do, I feel like when I do that and make space, the thing that I always mess up with is like I'm always looking to take things and then I don't realize other things are in danger,
Okay. Yeah, so that will be we will cover that too. So that part is called tactics.
Okay.
It's basically like, wait, do you play League of Legends by any chance?
No.
Okay. I was gonna make a League reference. I was
I've
thinking
played
about.
Dota, but
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's like micro. Your mechanics is like the tactics, and the macro play is like the strategy.
okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so basically, so strategy, what I'm teaching you right now is strategy. This is stuff that
Mhm.
will affect your game for like a while. It's like I played like a tiny bit of Dota and then switched over to League, so I don't remember what the monsters are called in Dota anymore.
Pretty similar.
But yeah, like basically, yeah, it's similar. You get the idea.
Mhm.
It's like so basically, it's the tactics part is what affects your move by move kind of decision, but in the long run, you kind of need to have like a general idea for what to do in the position as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Um, it's not creeps. I was gonna say Baron Nashor, but that's not what it's called in Dota, and I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I don't
It's
even know what you're referencing there.
okay. Oh, it's Roshan.
Mhm.
Oh, it's
Yep.
Roshan. Okay, Roshan.
Okay.
Wait.
I didn't know there was a League version of that.
Oh, yeah, it's literally just the same name but reversed. Nashor.
Oh god. Okay, I see. Yeah.
I can't believe League did that. It's okay. It's okay, Riot.
Yeah, I can't believe it's not a lawsuit.
It's fine. So yeah, so black usually will want to play something like e5. And what would you play here as white?
mm, I mean, I don't know. What I
Okay.
would normally do?
Yeah, whatever you feel like doing.
I normally do this only because it's the only thing I've ever done that worked back in middle school,
Okay.
and it was this.
Okay, we're going straight for the scholars, mate. I like it.
It's the only thing that worked until people figured it out, and then I would give up after like 5 moves. But it worked for a little while.
Okay. I think that I will have to I will.
We don't have to do that. I'm just saying.
I mean, I don't want to destroy your dreams of scholars mating your opponent.
It's just so much faster.
Yes, I don't think that as we play more games of chess, people are slowly going to start realizing that
Shucks.
this is. Yeah, they won't do it.
Okay.
So instead of playing for tricks, I guess kind of in the long run, if if we're trying to improve our gameplay as a whole, what's sort of necessary is to start playing towards the center as well, right? We still want to play towards these 4 squares. So this kind of brings us to the second rule of the opening, which is to develop your pieces.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning.
Yes. So pawns are obviously these guys, right? Like these are the pawns. Your pieces. So I mean, people will have say different things, but for me, pieces are these ones. These are your pieces.
Okay.
So some people just call it all under the umbrella term of piece, but I like to specify between pawns as the ones that get pushed, like 1 or 2 squares, and pieces are everything else.
Got it.
Because I think that's really important. Oh my god, thank you so much, Hikaru, for the raid. Thank you.
Oh,
And once
wow.
again, for everybody in chat, we're here having lessons with Ryan. Huge shout out to Ryan.
God, no pressure.
If you guys haven't followed his channel already, follow his Twitch and also his YouTube. So huge shout out to Hikaru as well. Thank you so much for the huge raid. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Yeah, so we're just here talking about how to play the start of the opening. Now, once again, we've pushed 1 pawn up, and this is good enough for us for now. So what you want to do is start developing your pieces. And the best move in this position is to play knight f3.
Okay.
So you play knight f3 because you want to push, basically, You know, you might want to push d4 later. You might want to put your bishop out later. But the whole idea is that in the opening, there are 3 main rules you want to follow. You want to control the center, you want to develop your pieces, and then you want to castle.
Oh, you want to do that?
So like in that order, that's basically what you want to do every single opening.
Okay. So the castling thing, you don't. I mean, I don't remember. Nobody actually has told me this, but I thought you don't want to have your king in like a little corner.
Oh, you actually really want to get your king into the corner.
I might have made that up. I don't know. Okay.
Okay. Well, maybe it was your teacher who didn't know how to play chess that told you that.
It could be. I also could have not been listening.
Yeah, because I think a critical part of his chess knowledge might have been lacking over there.
To be fair, I also may have forgot or not been listening, so maybe he was good. I don't know.
It's okay. Don't worry. Well, we're here to work on this now. So you actually do want your king into a corner because so once again, kind of like with developing, right? If you get your king into a corner, your rook automatically comes out as well.
Yep.
So that's like developing as well.
Okay.
So you definitely want to, you know, keep doing your development. So basically, black will probably play something like knight c6. And what you want to do is here in this position.
Wait, isn't that a draw? You said?
Oh no! Only if you go back, but you're not gonna go back.
Oh, I see. Okay.
We don't want to move our pieces twice in the opening because that's like a waste of time, right? Because you moved your piece out once. If you move it back, then you don't want to do that. You really nobody will do this. Nobody will do this. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah. So don't worry about that. What you should be doing is developing another piece. So what piece do you think you should develop here?
Well, the bishop.
For example, where would you put it?
I don't know. Here, I guess.
Okay, that's a really good place to put it. You know, you are once again controlling the center, right?
Yep. That's why I picked that spot.
Not at all going for that pawn.
Yep.
Not at all.
Yep.
I know. I think I have a pretty good idea of what you're planning here.
Yeah, I'm controlling the center. That's why.
Okay, so it's kind of like trying to scholar estimate your opponent. Except if your opponent actually knows what he's doing, it'll be really hard for you to do it. So, I mean, I don't even know how to approach this because you have the shot at like making your opponent blunder because he doesn't know what he's doing. But if your opponent actually knows what he's doing, it's a little bit risky to do it.
Well,
yeah.
Well, at this point, I'm not trying to do the queen thing, but like I also didn't know where else to put where would you have put was that even the right piece to move?
The bishop?
Yeah.
No, that was perfect.
Okay.
Bishop c4 is an amazing move.
Okay, so you would have put it there too.
Yes,
Okay.
I would have. It was 100% the correct spot.
Okay.
Yeah, no, don't worry. You're doing great. You're doing great. But the idea here is that a lot of people play knight g5. And I kind of want you to actually learn this from like a both sort of perspective, because I mean I'll show you some ideas for black as well, but all of these openings don't only just apply to white or only apply to black. Yeah. So very specifically, this opening is called the Italian, like in this position.
All right.
Openings have names, right?
Yep.
Yeah, bishop c4 is the Italian. Bishop b5 is its older brother, the Spanish.
Okay.
I'll
try to remember that.
It's not super important. But what you really want to remember is that bishop c4 or bishop b5 are both really good moves.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you play bishop d3, for example, you don't want to put your bishop in front of a central pawn. And this also applies to black. Okay.
So just meaning a pawn that hasn't moved up yet? Or what does that mean?
So central pawns are very specifically just a D and E pawn.
Oh, okay. Like literally in the center. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So basically, that's what you want to do. And if, for example, if you play knight c6, then you've got bishop c4. If your opponent plays bishop d6, this is really, really bad for him because he's blocking his pawn from potentially coming up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What would he normally do?
Yeah. So that's kind of for yourself as black too. If you're ever playing the black side of this like exact same position, you just always remember you don't want to put your bishop here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Instead, what you really want to do is maybe put your bishop to c5 as black or put your knight to f6. Yeah. So basically, what you really want to do here is either, like as black, I mean, if black plays something like this, what you can do is to play, for example, d3. Or you can castle.
Wait, why would you move the pawn up? I never know when to move the pawns.
Okay, so you want to move the pawns. You don't really want to move like these pawns. But you move the central pawn, like the D pawn or the E pawn, in order to give yourself more space and to be able to control the center.
Got it. Okay.
So actually, what a lot of people play in this position is c3. Because the idea is that you can either prepare d4. I personally don't like that move. So what I play instead is, if your opponent plays knight f6, you play d3 in order to protect your e4 pawn. Yes, and this is very specifically the Italian. But once again, I'm not here to like so I don't want to like force lines on you in these kind of positions. I just want you to understand why you make the moves you do. That's why I was suggesting a move like d3, because if your opponent plays knight f6, then your pawn on e4 is already protected.
Okay, got it. It takes me so long to read all these different like potential movements.
Kind of makes sense?
Yep, I got it. I'm just looking at everything as a whole.
Wait, sorry. Did I lose you?
Huh? Hello? Hello?
Okay, I'm not sure what happened here.
I'm still on the call. Hold on.
Did I? That is so weird.
Hello? Hello?
Sorry, did I? What happened there?
Wait, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
now.
I don't know.
Okay, it's totally fine. Don't worry. I guess Discord does that sometimes.
Oh. It could also be my internet.
I'm sorry. I think I missed whatever you said there, but if you don't mind, just
No, I'm good. I heard what you said.
Okay. Yeah, so you really do want to like protect your pieces and pawns that are in the center. So kind of tying everything together, if you play a move like knight f3, what are you threatening to do next move?
What am I threatening? Like currently? Because I'm supposed to move the bishop, right? Or you're saying what am I mean, to eat the pawn or?
Yeah, to eat the pawn.
Yeah, but I'm supposed to move the bishop, right?
On move 2, you're supposed to move the knight.
Oh, yeah, but the one after that. Wait, are you talking about? Okay.
Wait, sorry, are we seeing the same position? Oh yeah, we are. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So basically, I just wanted to bring this up because every move that you make in the opening has like an idea, right? Yeah. So the idea behind knight f3 is to both develop, which I have mentioned is very important because you want to control the center.
Yep.
It also brings your knight out, so it makes castling easier. But you're also threatening to eat the pawn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got that.
So when your opponent plays knight c6, he's also protecting his own pawn.
Yep.
And this is very, very important because if you lose a pawn or if you lose anything, right, that makes your game very difficult to play.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to go a little bit more into the opening, and then I'll start teaching you about like the micro of chess.
Okay. Here we go.
Because I think I need to explain that as well. So basically,
that
bishop
teleported.
c4, knight f6. Oh, thank you so much, Nicola. Thank you. What you can do here is play something like, first of all, knight c3. because this protects your own pawn.
Yep. Didn't even see that, but yep. Okay.
Okay, we'll go over everything once again later. So
Alright.
to make sure. Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. I know I'm putting out a lot of terms right now. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're
So
good.
just-
You're good.
Okay.
I think I'm following.
All right, just let me know at any time if I'm going too fast or if you want me to slow down. But yeah, basically knight c3, same idea as knight c6 by black. You
Mhm.
develop so that you first of all you control the center. You're controlling these two squares with your knight.
Yep.
And you're also defending your e4 pawn.
Okay.
So that's really, really, really important. Okay. And at some point, if your opponent plays bishop c5, what you can do now is you can castle because you're ready to castle.
Is that dangerous for anything?
You have your pieces in the center. These pieces are looking quite quite nice.
Uh-huh.
They're like just, controlling these four squares, right? That's always what you want to do.
Yep.
And once you've done that, once you've got the majority of your pieces out, you want to finish castling.
Okay.
Yeah. So if your opponent castles as well, you can just play d3. Your opponent might just decide to copy you, which is totally fine. Okay, so this move, I play h3 here because I don't want my opponent to play bishop g4. And I think this is a very good time to start transitioning into this concept of tactics.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So we just covered the opening strategy, kind of the opening strategy part. We'll come back to this once we've talked a little bit about tactics. All right. So tactics is basically like 1 or 2, 3 moves that can help you get a piece or help you get that slight advantage.
All right.
So for example, here, I'm going to teach you. So there's always 3 kinds of moves you want to look for on every single move that you play. So basically, all right, in this position, for example, what you want to look for is checks. Okay, this is the first thing I'm teaching you in the tactics is to look for checks.
Okay.
So, give me white's check.
Move the white one, you mean?
Yeah. So basically, a check is when you attack your opponent's king, right? Yeah. All right. Perfect. That's a check. And checks are kind of the moves you always want to look at on every single move that you play, because they're really, really forceful, and they can give you the potential to win material. So this move is very specifically a fork, because if your opponent has to move his king because he's under check.
Yep.
So he moves his king, and what can you play now?
Just eat this.
Yeah, exactly. So bishop takes h2,
that's a
and you
fork.
win a free rook.
Oh, it matches
Right?
the eating thing.
So that's pretty good.
So that's a fork.
That is a fork because
Got it.
you attack 2 pieces at once.
And you eat it.
And you eat it. Exactly.
Perfect. Easy to remember. Okay.
All right. I like it. Okay, so there's thanks, Kimmy. And thank you, Pam. I'm sorry I'm missing everybody's notifications.
Same, guys.
Just really focused on the lesson. So thank you, everybody. Okay, so there's other kinds of forks. Well, I mean, not so much other kinds of forks. The idea is always there to be attacking 2 pieces at one time, but you can fork with basically every piece. Oh, that is not the right color. All right, we got a king here.
You can fork with every piece.
Now, all right, let's give white one more piece.
Oh, I see what she's saying. To do this, right?
What is white going to play now?
To fork?
To fork.
I could go here. Why is this here though? Is this safe?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Easy.
Get forked.
That was good.
Nice.
That was
okay.
awesome. Yeah. So that's also a fork.
Classic forking scenario.
You know, I think you're starting to get the idea of how to fork. Honestly, I think once you get the bishop and the we should also I think you got these right down, but here's another one. Okay, so once again, white to move.
Just
Yeah. Okay, so yep, those are really the forks that we need to keep in mind.
okay.
Okay,
like
so
that.
we've got
I like
forks
that.
covered, and now the next thing we're gonna look at is our pins.
Oh shoot.
And a pin. Wait a second. Okay, bishop here, rook here. Okay. So a pin is a little bit more difficult because it doesn't involve a direct check.
Okay.
So in this position, I want you as white to find a move once again.
Wait, it has to be a check move?
Yeah. No. It doesn't have to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so basically now you win the bishop, right? So this is called a pin because if the bishop, so basically a pin involves any weaker piece in front of a stronger piece.
Okay.
Yes. So you've got the king here, you've got the bishop here, right? So the bishop is worth less than the king. I know this is not like a great analogy because the king doesn't actually do anything and there's no like set amount worth like the king is worth. So, but basically the idea is that you've got a piece that's more important than the bishop, and now the bishop can't move away.
So what does he do in that scenario?
He has to try to move his king, and if you take his bishop, well, then it's goodbye bishop, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So if you move your king, though, then the bishop can just move away. But you won't do that. Because you can just go take the bishop.
Got it. That's a pin.
So it's a free piece.
That kind of seems like a fork a little bit.
But yeah, basically that's kind of like how you gotta address this. It's a pin. So some of the more common pins that you will see are maybe let me set up the whole board again. Some of the really common pins you might see is, for example, this one. In this position, this knight is pinned.
Oh, I see it. Okay. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. So there's a lot of different kinds of pins. Once again, the only piece that cannot pin is the knight. Oh,
but you wouldn't want to take the knight, right?
You don't want to take the knight. No, that's not the point here.
Oh, I see.
But it's just uncomfortable for your opponent.
I see. Okay.
Because you can't move away the knight.
Got it.
Yes. This becomes really important later on. So sort of like in this position, if your opponent just goes for this and you don't pay attention, your opponent can play something like knight d4, and you can't take on d4. Well, you shouldn't, because the bishop can take your queen.
Okay. That's a real pin. I see it now.
That's the part where pins can get annoying. And this is like a real, kind of like a real game example of where you would see a pin.
Oh man, that's the hardest part.
So, okay, do you know about the values of each piece?
Like in a general sense?
Like a pawn is worth 1 point.
Oh no, I do not.
Yeah. Okay. So this will actually really help, because then if you put like a numerical value to each piece, then you know which exchanges are good and which exchanges are bad.
Okay.
So the pawn is worth 1 point, the starting value.
Yep.
The knight and the bishop are both worth 3 points.
3. Okay.
Yeah. The queen is worth, I'm gonna go with 10.
Are you making these points up?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
So the queen can even be worth 9. Okay, so we'll go with 9. Queen is worth 9. Rook is worth 4.5. Because
got it.
Otherwise, no, I was just trying to escape the rook being worth 0.5, but it's fine. The rook is worth 4.5.
Okay.
I'm not making it up.
No, I was just wondering. I was like, okay, that's easy to understand though.
This is. I mean, people will argue with me no matter what I say. So, we're just here trying to keep it. Yeah,
That
chat,
helps.
guys. Chat. Come on, can we stop, please? Yeah. So knight is worth 3, bishop is worth 3, pawn's worth 1, rook is 4.5, queen is worth 9. So basically, the idea is that if you swap off a bishop for a knight, that is an okay trade. Okay, we're just gonna go with rook is 5. Chat
Okay.
is like rook is 5. So
Sure,
rook is 5.
sure,
Queen is 9. Okay.
Queen is 9, rook is 5.
But yeah, so basically, if you swap off, your knight for your opponent's bishop, then that's okay for you. That's totally fine.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that. If you swap off your bishop for your opponent's bishop, once again, 3 for 3, totally cool. If you swap off your rook for your opponent's rook, also totally cool. 5 for 5. Nothing wrong with that. But if you're going to give your rook for your opponent's knight,
rook for knight,
then that's not cool.
Got it.
Because 5 is worth more than 3.
Yep. Okay. that I can follow that. Just numbers.
Okay. Yeah. So we just have to like give the numbers. So like, I mean,
that does help. Yeah.
But yeah.
That helps.
So it really helps you when you're like capturing things to realize, is this capture good for me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 5 is more than 3. 5 is worth more than 3. So that's not worth it.
Got it.
But basically, using a pawn to take on your opponent's piece is the most worth. Because that is a one like point, right? But you're getting 3 in return or something.
Would you say, because hear my theory out, when you're playing someone better and you know they're better, to just try and get rid of as much as you can? Like if their queen's there, to just take their queen so that they have less to work with? Or is it pretty much the same because you have less to work with?
Yeah. I do think that's a pretty good idea, honestly. It is a really good idea. But of course, you have to consider it this way. Even though your opponent is better, there's still a chance for them to go wrong. But if if you don't have any pieces yourself to, take his pieces, or you have no more pieces to go checkmate your opponent, then you also don't have the chances to win anymore.
I see.
But at the end of the day, it's very much up to your personal preference.
Okay.
Yeah. So the biggest danger of like going down that I want to just exchange everything sort of like mindset is your opponent might end up being better than you in the middle game or the end game. Yeah. So that might be an issue. But once again, it really does depend on what you're comfortable with. You're not really playing. I don't want you to like, start being afraid of your opponents or anything, because once again, we're here to learn. Don't worry too much about the results, honestly. Of course winning is nice. Of course not losing is really nice, but if we're in any game, if we're trying to improve, I think it's better to play the game objectively. At least for now. We can worry about, the results and everything later, but for now we want to just work on sort of like, getting into a decent position and then playing the best game we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yes. So basically,
forgot.
if you feel like an exchange is okay, then go for it. But yeah, do play the position and not so much your opponent. Like, don't worry too much about your opponent's rating. Don't worry too much about it.
It's more about my own rating, really. It's more about like the issue
I
I have is I get too excited when I see something that I can take, and then I don't realize, because there's so many other things to look at, that I just kind of forget about, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. So that's why I'm like, okay, let's like get rid of as many things as possible, so we have less to look at.
All right, that's pretty good. Okay, so once again, that's why we went a bit over the opening, and that's why now I'm taking it back to tactics, because you'll see how this all kind of ties into the game. So once again, we looked at the fork and the pin, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Fork and pin.
There are a lot of tactics in chess, and going over them will take forever, but I just wanted to give you like some of the main ideas that there are so you can start seeing these. So basically this one is going to be okay, so this one is going to be a little bit more interesting. Okay, so it's this position. Give me 1 second. Let me put this queen. Let me put it. Where should I put it? Okay, let me put it here. It's white to move. How would you? Sorry.
No, I was just say, what are we supposed to do?
How would you win Black's queen?
Oh, Black's queen. It has to be something. Just. That?
Yes, perfect.
Okay.
This is called the fossil.
That's not a pin? Oh no, or a fork? Actually, what is what?
Yeah, it's called the fossil.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is the part where chess gets confusing because there's like 50 of these different things, and you kind of have to know the idea, and then you kind of have to know the name as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like the reverse pin, really. So
The
you know,
reverse pin.
it's called the discovered attack, actually. Basically, you're discovering something. So you're discovering the king, and then you're gonna go take the queen next move.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, because the king has to move.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of what you have to do. When the king moves, then you can go take the queen, right?
Yep.
I like the name Fossil. It was actually made by Fuslie.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, huge shout out to Fuslie for naming it. It's a lot more creative than Discovered Attack.
Oh, Discovered Attack. Got it.
Yeah.
Why the fossil though? I don't understand. What's the?
You might have to ask Fuslie.
Oh.
Was it XQC? Okay, I don't even know. It was XQC. Okay, my bad, chat. My bad. Okay. Well, I mean, it's a fossil because you discover it.
Got it. Okay, I got it. I see the relevance.
Okay, but it's a discovered attack.
And you're discovering it.
So basically, I mean, you check the king, and then you go take the queen.
Okay.
And yeah, so that's like three ideas that are very, very common. What else is there? So on every single move that you make, on every single move that you make, once again, I want you to be looking for the checks, the captures, and the threats.
The checks, captures, threats.
Mm-hmm.
In that order. Okay.
Yeah.
Checks, capture, threat.
Because you can see how in the last few tactics.
Wait, what's capture? Is that just taking someone's thing? Okay.
That's just taking someone's piece. Basically, what I want to do is, just kind of give you this position. So we'll go back to the beginning, and if at any given time your opponent is like, for example, okay, wait, I don't know why I just went into the Spanish like that.
Typical Spanish scenario.
Yeah, no, my
I don't know.
I only play one opening, and this is the only opening I play. So sometimes I just auto move the pieces because it's the only thing I do. But basically the idea is that we are going over the bishop c4 line because it's a lot less theoretical and it makes a lot more sense.
That's the Italian?
So yeah, this is the Italian.
Okay.
If your opponent plays something like knight a5, what would you do? As white.
I would. Did we go over this already? I don't know.
No, we didn't.
Just that,
so
maybe.
That's why. Yeah. I mean, that's okay. It's not the optimal move.
Okay.
But at least you're defending your piece, and that's what I wanted you to see.
Okay. So what's the optimal move?
The optimum move in this position would be to, for example, move your bishop, just back, for example. Because your opponent put his knight over here, and this has created a weakness. Sorry. This has created a weakness.
Oh. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So he has to actually go back. And now that your bishop's already here, you can just castle.
okay, so the reason the reason why I moved that pawn is because I thought we didn't want to clog the center more.
Right. Okay. We don't want to. Okay. So chat for everybody who really wants to take the pawn. This is like going to be such a pain for me to like analyze, because then this stuff happens and then you got this like double attack,
I don't even know what just happened. Like,
and then you just gotta deal with this thing in the center. It's totally okay to do it. It's actually a really good move. But once again, I want to make
what
this
just happened?
simple as I can to people. Okay, like we're trying to keep it simple here, because otherwise it's gonna be really complicated. And also, like, yes, as you guys have mentioned, even if you don't take, and there's just so much stuff here, guys. D6 is not winning either, because you've got knight takes f7, but then you have to play after queen h4. You gotta go queen e2.
Yeah, duh,
Okay?
guys, idiots.
Don't worry about it, chat.
Duh.
Don't worry about it. So, you definitely don't want to do that. I mean, right now, if you're going to place this, as far as I'm concerned, just move your bishop back. Just try to not lose your pieces.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, but that was really good. You instantly notice your opponent is attacking your bishop.
But the best move is to run back.
And the reason for this is actually because if you play d3, your opponent is going to play knight takes c4, and then you're going to get 2 pawns on the same line.
Oh, that does happen to me a lot.
And okay, so have you felt comfortable with those kinds of positions?
Normally I just kind of leave them alone and work with the other things, because I don't really know when to use the pawns.
Okay, so basically if you get double pawns, you kind of like have like one less pawn.
Okay.
Because now they're on the same file.
Right.
So you don't really like this pawn structure. What you want instead is to keep your pawns like adjacent to each other. You don't want pawns like on the same line as each other.
Okay, that's a good rule to remember.
Yes. Because this way you have more pawns to work with, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you don't really want to do that. So if your opponent plays something like this, then you can just move your bishop back. And the most important part was just noticing that your bishop was actually under attack. Because a lot of people kind of don't realize that their pieces are under attack and kind of just do whatever. But I'm glad that you're noticing immediately.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie though. I feel like if I was in this scenario and you weren't here, the other thing I would have done, not even knowing that rule, would be like taking the knight and doing that, and that what happens there.
I mean, it's a really, really good move. Actually, this is a really amazing move. The only issue is that once you get in these positions, like what happens if your opponent plays d6? What are you going to do?
Wait a second. Wait, couldn't you go here? Oh no, wait, you can't. Can you go here?
Yeah, you can. Okay. You're attacking my queen, so I have to move my queen.
Oh, did we just screw ourselves?
No, you're totally fine.
Oh.
You're totally fine. But the position gets a little bit complicated.
See, I don't know what you mean by that, because like for me, I'm like, oh, I think we're okay, right?
Okay. I mean.
I don't know. You tell me.
You're fine. You're fine. Yeah. No. This is totally okay. If you're down to play these kinds of positions, I'm all the more happier for you. I'm all the more happier for you.
I would rather you tell me why I shouldn't be doing this. Like, just show me how I'm gonna lose.
I mean, you're not losing here, but the thing is, so this is not like a principled opening position, and I just didn't want to jump into something so aggressive this quickly, because otherwise we might be losing a lot of the ideas that will make up 80% of your other games. Just doing these 20. But once again, I'm really happy to just like show you how to play these kinds of positions. So let's say you get into a position like this, and you have, so first of all, what is the material balance on the board? Like, who is up material, who's down material? What do you think?
Well, I took his rook. Wait, what did I lose? I should be winning in numbers, right?
Yes, you should be. So do you want to? You can just like literally do a little count quickly. You'll have to do this at some point during your games too. So yeah, you can just do a little mental map.
In real life, you can just look over what's off the board. They don't have one of those things, like a picture.
That's not the way to do it. What if your opponent hides the piece?
That's shady. That's just like not a. That's like bad sportsmanship. IMO.
It is. But yeah, you can do a quick count. So like you have a rook for a rook, knight for knight, bishop for bishop, knight for knight, queen for queen, and a rook for his bishop.
Yes.
So you're up
two.
a little bit. Yeah, you're up a little bit.
But you're saying this is a bad position, right? Like,
No, this position is good. Once again, this position is good. It's just complicated to play.
Got it.
Which is fine.
I should probably not do complicated then.
But it's okay. Once we get now that we're here already, I might as well like kind of give you this idea of how to play complicated positions.
Okay.
So basically, in these situations, when your opponent has like a knight and a queen kind of developed, and you don't have anything moved, right? Like your 4 pieces here just chilling on the back rank. Your knight is kind of like on A8, not doing a whole lot. This is a good time to start getting, first of all, your king to safety, because your king is on E1, and your opponent's next move will probably be something like queen takes E4.
Okay.
So if I play castle, short castle here for white, and your opponent plays queen takes E4, what can you do here as white?
What can I do, or what?
Well, yeah, so what should you do here as white?
I mean, my my gut move is to go here still.
Sorry, go. Oh, okay. So this is the part where I want you to start looking for threats. So before you make this move, before you make move like queen f3, what are the 3 things you always want to look at in every position?
Something, capture, threat. Wait. Was that it? No.
Something. What's the something?
Come on, chat. Speed a little faster. Check, capture.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. You want to look for checks, captures, and threats.
Okay. Yep. Oh, so am I looking for their checks or my checks?
If it's your move, so ideally you want to look for both, but this is like, all right, this is like we're going exponentially in like hardness.
Okay.
So let's just focus on your own checks and captures and threats right now.
Okay. Can I even check them?
Well, okay, so the check in this position is not the best move, but it's just
the queen
practice.
out?
Yeah, it's good practice, right? To always look for it. So that's your 1 check. Okay, do you have any captures here?
Any captures?
Okay,
no.
I feel like yes, that is correct. There
Okay.
are no captures here.
Yep. Nope.
Okay, so you've looked at the check. You've identified there are no captures. Now you come to the 3rd one. Is there a threat here for you? A threat is when you go attack something.
Oh, I thought the threat was if they attack me.
That's also a threat. But
Oh,
when
wait.
it's your move, so basically when it's your move, you should be thinking, does my opponent have any checks, captures, or threats on the next move? But once again, this is like thinking 2 moves in advance, like 3 moves in advance. So it becomes a little bit more complicated. Right now, what I really want to focus on is just you identifying on this move what you should do. So it's good practice, honestly, after each move your opponent makes to see like, can my opponent capture anything next move? Can my opponent check me anywhere next move?
Well,
but in this case,
he could only check me if he eats the pawn at G2, right? And then but then I can just eat him, right?
Right. So that's not a good capture by him.
Yeah.
But going over this thought process is really important, because what if you had, like, for example, you're like, what if your piece was out on, if you had a knight on D4 and your opponent just played that, then you would have to go save your knight.
Well, wait, hold on. Wait,
Okay.
a knight was on D4, then you would. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, if hypothetically.
Yeah. Okay.
But we don't have to worry too much about hypotheticals. But that's kind of like how you need to address that. That's the reason for always thinking about checks, captures, and threats.
I see. Okay.
Okay, so this position, once again, you've identified there's only one check, which doesn't do a whole lot. There are no captures. So the next thing you want to do is think about a threat. What's a threat here for white?
A threat would be. Oh, wait. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, do you remember what a pin is?
Yes, I think.
All right, it's when you have a less important piece in front of a more important piece. Okay, so this is gonna be the weird part because I know I kind of like said that the king is the most important piece, even though it's not worth really anything. But can you find a way to create a pin in this position?
From black side?
From white's point of view. We're looking at this from because it's white's point. Sorry, it's you're playing white in this game, right? So as white, what would you play?
Are you saying a threat for me to threaten them?
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking for like how they're gonna threaten me. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No. So if it's your move, what I'm more interested in you finding is the best move for yourself.
I guess I could go here. Oh wait, nope, we don't want to do that. Let's take it back. My hand was still on it.
Okay. I mean, you saw it immediately once you moved it, and that's the important part.
Hold on.
You saw it immediately.
It's
Okay,
this one,
that was
this
good.
one, this one, right?
Yeah, it's that one. There
That's
we
what I
go.
meant. My hand was
There
still
we
on
go.
it.
That was awesome. That's awesome. You saw it. So that's a pin. This is
Okay.
the pin.
Yep.
Yeah, so the queen can't move away because then you can take the king, so he legally cannot move the queen away, so he just has to accept his queen going to be taken, for example,
Yes.
like this.
Sweet.
All right, that was good. So that's just kind of like the thought process you have to go through on every single move.
Oh my
I know it's
gosh.
gonna be like a lot because
Uh-huh.
every single move is like, oh my god, I have to think about all of these kind of things. But at the end of the day, like this is how you're going to improve your thought process for chess the most.
Is there a timer in this tournament?
Yes.
Like how long do you have on your turn normally?
So it's not a per move thing, but I would say on average you have maybe 30 seconds to make your move.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty tough.
Yes, but I mean, it's the last one was in a 10 plus 5, so 10 minutes for the entire game plus 5 seconds for each move kind of format. But if you are playing, have you played any games with times already?
With what?
With like a clock?
I mean,
You have
most
not.
games, right? Have that? Wait, what do you mean? What are you talking about?
So have you used a clock?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so that's I was just pulling up your chess.com profile and I didn't see any clock like games, so I was just wondering. Okay, that is totally fine. So what we're gonna do is we will play a game between each other. I will guide you through like your entire thought process and everything. So we get kind of like, I can only show you so much. At the end of the day, you will have to be able to like, put these into a game.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay. So we're not going to use clocks or anything like that to start off in, but you can play white and you can kind of use the ideas that we have that we just looked over to sort of play your game.
All right.
So you go. You can make moves on this board too.
Okay.
All right. I will play e5.
Wasn't it here? I think.
Okay, perfect. Once again, why do you play this move? I'll be quizzing you
As a
little too.
threat. As a threat to the pawn and to take the space on the left of the pawn. D4 because it's in the center-ish.
Okay, so you're doing this. Okay, that's really good.
Yeah. And you like to do not the Italian, but the other one. I forgot
That's
the
what
name.
I like, but don't worry. But you should do the Italian. You should do the
Okay,
Italian.
so that's that.
Yes, it is. And it's just a very natural move for you to move your bishop out, and then you're able to castle quickly. Okay, so I play bishop c5.
Wait, this is the one that I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to like do the castle thing, or move the bishop back?
Okay, so
Why do we have to move it back? Because I don't feel like, are we in danger?
right, why did you have to move the bishop back last time? Do you remember that?
No, but I don't see it this time.
Okay, so the reason you only had to do it last time was because your bishop was under attack.
Hmm.
But if nobody is threatening to take your bishop, like my knight's not threatening to take your bishop, right? You can do basically whatever you want.
Okay. So
What would you? So just using our general opening principles. First of all, just repeat what are the 3 general opening principles?
Capturing and threats and checks. Check, capture, threat.
Those are the
oh wait, that's not it.
Those are the micro principles.
Okay, then it is the forks and stuff.
That is still the micro
Oh
principle.
wait.
Okay.
Okay, wait. What are you asking exactly?
All right, so you remember the micro part, but the macro part was
Micro.
So the macro part is the strategy part, right? So that's going for controlling the center.
Oh, yep. That was a thing.
Development.
Uh-huh.
Developing just means getting your pieces out. Controlling the center is like my word for getting your pawns out.
Okay.
So that was for so first of all, you want to control the center, right? With e4, that's what you did. You control the center. And you develop your pieces. That's what you did with knight f3, bishop c4.
Yep.
And now the third rule of the opening is to castle. So once again, you don't need to castle immediately, but as long as you're doing it in like a reasonable amount of time, starting from, or like a reasonable amount of time, and you just don't just leave your king in the center for the rest of the game, that's fine by me.
So right now then, because nothing's threatened, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so right now would be, for example, a perfect time to do it. All right, perfect. I will develop as well. Okay.
I forgot what happens next.
Okay, you don't try to remember it. Don't try to
Okay,
remember it.
okay.
Think about it this way. Just repeat once again. What are the 3 opening principles?
The opening principles were the ones we just talked about. So we're trying to control the center, right? And we are trying to move out things in the middle so that the little pieces in the back can come out. And we already did the rook castling thing. So what we want to do is move the middle, I think. So I'm being threatened by the knight. I can't check you, I think.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, you don't really have any good checks or captures. That's good. That's always important.
I don't know. Does this work?
Yes.
Okay.
That is perfect.
Whew.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, see, you got this. You got
Okay.
this. Don't stress too much about like trying to remember the moves, it's a
Mm-hmm.
lot more important to just understand why you make the moves you do, because your opponent won't be repeating this exact same opening every time, right?
Right.
So what if your opponent switches something up, and then there's nothing to remember. You gotta play the position by yourself, and that's when using opening principles is so important, because it's like, okay, well at this point I have to be like, okay, well I want to move my queen. No, sorry, not my queen. I need to like open up the center. I need to use my pawns. I need to develop my pieces, and then I need to castle.
Okay.
And that's applicable to all openings.
So, in general, like, when do you, like, I know the middle pawns are more important, but like, when do you decide to like maybe you just don't, if I don't know where to move, when do you just move the pawns?
When do you just move the pawns? Okay, so apart from moving the center pawns,
Yep.
it becomes, this is like a really high advanced lesson actually now. So usually you want to move your pieces out after you've moved the 2 center pawns. You usually just want to move pieces out until you finish moving all your pieces, and then you worry about your pawns again.
Okay.
So you still have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces to move, right? So you basically still have like 5 more moves until you have to worry about moving your pawns.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, so you moved a pawn. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna castle. Okay. How would you continue here?
God, just knowing I have 30 seconds normally is making this so much more stressful.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry. Take your time, and honestly, what you really should be doing is just trying to like understand why you make the moves you do, rather than a stress about like specific moves.
Okay.
Yeah. So just use those opening principles and think about what would be something you want to do here.
Does every move you make have to like be like you already know it's going to be like a check or a capture or something like that?
No, those are only the moves that you want to look at in case your opponent can like take one of your pieces, or in case you can take one of your opponent's pieces. So the moment you think about it and you're like, so in this position, the first thing you should be looking at is, my opponent just castled. Do I have any checks? Do I have any captures? Do I have any threats? And this is like a really quick way to see that bishop takes f7 just loses the bishop. No point in giving that check. Taking on e5 just gives away the knight. No point in making that move.
Yep.
And you don't have any like real threats in this position, like where you threaten to take your opponent's queen or you threaten to take your opponent's bishops.
Okay.
Right. So once those kind of moves are out of the way, then you go back to thinking like, okay, openings.
Oh, okay. So just forget about that stuff.
Yeah, it's like micro and macro play, right? Like when you're in your lane, you don't really think about like, oh, let's go do Roshan right now. Like you're not thinking that far advanced. You're just like, okay, well, I need to farm like the creeps. I need to like not get hit by my opponent. That's what you're thinking about in like at that point.
Got it.
But then once like you're kind of like chilling, like you're like your opponent's not like autoing you. You're not being attacked. You're not fighting them. Then that's when you can start thinking, oh, okay, should we group now? Should we like do that kind of stuff?
Okay,
so,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know why, but I feel like I'm just gonna move this there.
That's correct. That's exactly for. We just developed another piece.
Okay.
I think you should just be more confident in yourself.
Okay.
Honestly, I think you're doing really well. I know this is your first lesson. This is like
Yep.
But I just hope that chess is enjoyable and it's not stressful for you, because there's no point in doing something that's stressful.
Well, no, it's still enjoyable, but it is stressful.
Okay. Well, let's lower the stress level. Don't worry too much about it. You're doing amazing, honestly. So basically, now I'm gonna play a pawn move. Okay, so this pawn move, h6, is very, very specifically to stop you from playing bishop g5.
That's the only reason?
That's the only reason.
I see.
And the reason for this is because, so once again, if you play bishop g5 here, it's actually not that annoying for black because I will probably play h6, and you don't want to take this knight because this is, so usually bishops are better than knights.
But
usually
they're both 3 points, right?
Yes, they're both 3 points.
But you want bishops.
But you want bishops because bishops can travel further.
Okay.
And also because this is considered like a fairly open position. So open positions are usually openings that start with e4 and e5.
Oh, wait. Sorry, repeat that last thing again.
Okay, so there's
It's an open position.
So there's 3 kinds of positions in chess. Open, semi-closed. Oh, there's 4. Open, semi-open, semi-closed, and closed. Very creative. I know. Very creative. So open positions are when the bishops can go a lot of diagonals, like this right now. The bishops can go around the board.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So a closed position would be, for example, if my pawn was on d4. Like my pawn on d7 was on d4. That would be a closed position.
Okay.
Yeah, this is really advanced. So I don't want to like go too far into it, but I just wanted to explain why if your opponent attacks your bishop and you're ever thinking about should I take the knight or should I just move it? That's how I want you to address.
Okay. So you just move it because it's better.
Yeah, you move it in this case because it's better. And you also, what is this called?
A fossil trap. Nope, it's a pin.
Yeah.
I read chat. I cheated. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Chat's got your back. Chat's got your back.
Okay, it's a pin.
Yes,
but I can't.
Is
it a pin though? Because I can't take that without getting eaten, right?
Yeah,
I can't take the horse. Like the horse doesn't need to. The knight doesn't need to move, right?
Yeah, the knight does not need to move. But the idea of a pin isn't to necessarily capture it. It's just to maintain that it's annoying for me. Like I will admit to you,
okay.
This is annoying because I can't move my knight away because what will you do here?
I see. Just take the queen.
Yes, exactly. So you really do not want to like I mean like this pin is just very, very annoying. So basically you just want to you don't need to pin every single time you see it. But if you think like it's a good idea and just kind of like trust your basic instincts, if you can move your bishop there, it doesn't get taken. This would just be a very natural place to develop your bishop as well.
Okay.
Like you don't need to go out of your way to go pin somebody, but if it's like on your way of, developing your bishop, then you can do it.
Okay.
Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So that's, I don't know if you remember, but that's the whole reason why after knight c3 I'm playing h6.
Oh, right. Okay. To prevent that from happening. So
yes, to prevent that from happening. So yeah. Okay. So I play h6. Now what do you think you should do?
I really don't know.
Okay. Have you finished development yet?
Getting the things out from the back?
Yes, getting things out from the back.
Okay.
Yes.
No. But like there's no place to get that out unless if I move the pawns, but I'm not supposed to move the pawns yet, right? Or do I just move it through the center?
I mean, you can. You definitely can.
Okay.
So that would be an idea, for example.
Okay. So like I guess just this.
That is actually like an amazing move. That's actually like the best move here.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. That's really, really good. Okay.
Why though? Like I don't know why. That's a
Okay,
good
well, you're
move.
making these moves without even knowing why. Just imagine if you actually if you knew why. You'd be
Oh.
that was just amazing. Okay, so the reason for this move, well, my reason for it, people will argue with me once again, but my reason for playing Rook E1 is because if I play Bishop E6, E3 right now, where I want to put this bishop to trade off this one, because this bishop's kind of annoying, right? Like it's aimed at our king. He will take and create these double pawns.
Yep.
Okay, so this is the part where I'm gonna say double pawns can be bad, but these double pawns are very specifically not that bad because they're in the center.
Okay.
And
Another
you also
rule.
get a half open file. So in this case, both Bishop E3 and Rook E1 are both really, really good moves. It's based on personal preference.
Okay.
Which one you like more. And this is a large part of chess. When it comes to middle game, it starts becoming about personal preference.
Mm-hmm.
But if
Okay.
Hikaru is in the chat and wants to correct me, please do let me know. Please do let me know. Okay, so basically, if Rook E1 happens, what do you do if I play Knight G4?
I guess you just ask for help. Help. I honestly don't know, like okay. Okay, so we have to go through the things. There's no checks I can do
Right?
safely. And then after that it was captures.
Yeah, captures. But okay, so this is the moment when you need to start thinking about what your opponent wants to do next move.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't be smart to take the pawns because I could just eat it. Oh no, I couldn't eat it. Oh, I see.
Wait. Okay. I
Huh?
think you're getting it.
Well, I'm looking at the knight taking shoot. I'm confused.
I think you're getting it.
What do I do?
Yeah,
He
if it was
eats
black
that,
to
then
move,
he's gonna go
what would black
here.
be playing?
He's gonna move the bishop to f2. Right?
That's
like,
perfect. That's exactly
well,
what
for
black
perfect
wants to
for right. So
that's what he wants to do. Okay. That was good. So that's kind of like how you have to think about on each move your opponent makes is like, where does he want to, capture? What does he want to check next move, or where does he want to capture next move?
Right.
Yes.
So to prevent that,
Yes.
shoot.
Okay.
Is it dumb to do this? Well,
No, it's not at all. That's totally fine.
even though it can be eaten in two different ways.
Yeah, that's okay. How many ways are you defending your bishop right now?
Rook and pawn.
Rook and pawn, exactly. Yep. And how many does your opponent have right now?
Yep, just those two.
Just those two.
Yep.
So if he takes first, that means he now only has one, and then you have two. So the way you can like do these exchanges, I mean, apart from like going, here and then here, can my opponent do that? What you can do is look also like I have two defenders. My opponent has two attackers.
Okay.
So I will be able to get that last capture.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can totally do this, and this is totally fine for you. Okay, that was awesome. So Knight G4 is usually not a very good move. Instead, what I would do as black is probably play. I would play D6.
Okay.
All right. I'm just gonna keep quizzing you.
Okay, sure. Wait, right? Like right now, or?
Yeah. So no. Just do whatever.
Oh,
you
okay,
feel like
okay.
For what?
Yep. I mean, I have to get this out at some point.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. That was really, really good.
Okay.
Okay. So this is one of those positions where it's like, once again, I'm gonna say it's
Two
it's
things.
it's a lot about personal preference, kind of how you play it.
Mm-hmm.
So something that I am always scared about is getting pinned.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And I am usually just of the general opinion, like how I played h6 as black. Once again, bishop e3 is really, really good. But after bishop g4, what I am threatening is going to be knight d4. So if you just play a move like this, for example, and I play knight d4, and you don't take back my knight, and you just, you make a move like a3, I will take on f3 and force you to double your pawns.
I see.
And this is, once again, it's not the end of the world, but it's uncomfortable. So, oops, I'm sorry. So it's just good practice to not let your opponent get that bishop to g4.
Okay. So you're saying to move that one up. Or the
Yeah,
one on the
to
side.
move the pawn up.
I see. Okay. So at that point, see, because I was trying to go down the list, and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to move out these things in the back, right?
Yeah.
But in that case, that's the reason why. Just because.
Yeah, that's the reason why. But once again, even if you do it, it's not the end of the world.
Got it. Okay.
It's not the end of the world. You're not losing pieces. And at this moment in time, what I'm mostly focused about is you not losing pieces.
Yep.
And I think I will make you play a game today, just like against the pool. I hope, like I know it's gonna be a lot of pressure, and first of all, you have a lot of courage for doing all of this on stream as well, because it's like it's a lot of people.
Yep.
Right. But once again, like it's totally like you're learning super fast, and that's the important part. These middle games are just like it becomes largely personal choice. Honestly, it's like, how do you want to play these positions as a player? But what I usually like to do is really, and I'll be teaching this from my playing style, obviously, because this is how I play these positions. So I don't like getting pinned. I've had bad experiences. It's not the end of the world if you do. Not a big deal at all.
Okay.
But if you remember to play h3 and stop your opponent from coming to g4,
Yep.
you notice how I was only threatening bishop g4 once I moved my pawn up.
Yeah.
Yes. So basically, you push your pawn. I pushed my pawn in order to activate my bishop. When you push d3, I did h6 because I don't want your bishop going to g5.
Got it. Okay.
So this is a very, very, very similar. This is basically the idea. You just want your bishop being able to go to g4.
Okay.
As black, and as white, if I told you I want to play bishop g4, something that you can sort of instinctually do is to play h3 to stop this.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So that's that idea. All right. So this is one of those positions where, as black, I've mostly finished developing. I'm going to play, like you, I'm going to play rook to e8.
Okay. So that was here. What does that change?
All right.
Now do I move this out? Or do I move? Why is this here? Is it to protect it? This doesn't do anything. I really don't know what to do, guys. This, I guess? What is this? What is this protecting? Uh.
No worries. No worries. Take your time.
I don't know.
Okay, that's good. That's perfect now. I'm no longer threatening bishop g4.
Yep.
Bishop e3 is a good development move. All right. And I take.
So you said to not do it with the pawn, right? Because then they'll be lined up.
Yeah.
But also it's not bad because it's in the middle.
Right,
But what's better?
So the logic for that. So the logic for that would be if your rook was still on f1.
Yep. Yep.
Then if you take, it makes sense to take back with this pawn because your rook would still have this half open file.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I should use the rook.
Yeah, so in this position, if you had played bishop e3 immediately,
Mm-hmm.
and I took, and you played f takes e3, you can see how this can be a really good open file for half open file for you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right, because your rook gets a little bit of activity. But
Yeah.
once you've committed to playing, I got the wrong line. But once you've committed to putting your rook on e1, if you now take with the f pawn, you'll have to move your rook back to get control of this.
I see. Okay.
So you don't want to do that because it would be a waste of one move.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay, so once again, there's just like a million things I'm throwing at you.
No, it makes sense.
Okay, it makes sense. Okay, so this one move thing is very specifically called a tempo in chess.
Wait, what is what?
It's called like one move in chess. It's called tempo. Yeah, and multiple is called tempi.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to worry so much about the names, but it's
before we go on, speaking of tempi, I have to take a little break
okay.
to take a
Okay.
temporary pee. All right, BRB.
All right.
Sorry to interrupt the lesson. I'll be fast. BRB.
No worries. Take all the time you need. Okay. I mean, I hope everybody is like learning along. Also for Ryan's chat, hello everybody. In case you guys don't know me already, my name is Chiyu. I'm a former world champion, and I'm currently like a women grandmaster. I play for Canada. So yeah, and for my chat, if you guys don't know Ryan, why don't you guys know Ryan? Guys, go check out his YouTube. He has amazing content, and he started streaming recently. So once again, just gonna give a shout out to Ryan in my chat. Where the heck is my chat? There we go. I started streaming like 2 months ago. So I was a bit of an social outcast before that. So it's really, really great to see so many of you here today enjoying chess lessons. And yeah, quick plug. Yeah, I mean, guys, no, it's not like I didn't know Ryan, okay? It's not like I didn't know Ryan. It was like I just never went on YouTube. Or Twitch or any social media before starting to stream. So yes. Why bishop e1 was that's not a good move. Oh, thank you so much, Halterman, for the tier 1. Thank you. I mean, I love that chess is getting popular. Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is. My chess.com lets her a bomb. Well, I'm glad to hear that.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
No worries. I mean, once again, do you think you're handling everything okay?
Handling what?
Like
what
the
you're teaching?
concepts.
Yeah, I think so. The hardest part is remembering the names.
Okay, if you have any like name suggestions that are easier, feel free to suggest them at any
Well,
time.
I mean, also the order of like events. You know, like what you should be looking for. I feel like I know we're not supposed to worry about time, but I'm trying to remember like, okay, so I look for the check first, and then like what things you're supposed to look for first, you know?
Right. Okay, but remember, this is your first day.
True.
This is your first day. I think you're stressing out a lot because I've been playing chess for 17 years.
Okay, true.
So yeah, you're doing amazing. Like honestly, like you're already like expert level.
Okay. Now everything else you say goes out the door because we know that's not true.
I mean, honestly, I think you're like learning all these concepts really solid. Like I went from teaching you the pieces to already going over like middle game ideas in the span of an hour.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that is very 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 good. But yeah, so the
I may
idea,
forget it
I
all
mean, in this
tomorrow.
position, once you start getting into the middle game, it just gets exponentially harder. Um, so oh, it's just I think it's a lot. I think I'm gonna start making you play a game so you kind of get at least the opening part down. And
Uh-huh.
of course I'll be helping you. And for anybody who says that's cheating, I have askchess.com to refund the rating. Okay, guys.
Oh, there's
Okay,
actual
so
ratings?
yeah, they're ratings, so you'll get your like
Oh,
placement games.
I see. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You won't be playing me. You'll be playing against somebody in the pool, so don't worry about that. If so, so once again, before we go into a game, I just want to like run over sort of
Mm-hmm.
the final ideas in these kinds of positions.
Okay.
So I will just make the moves because I think it makes more sense this way. So once you've developed all of your pieces, like all of your pieces have kind of like moved round once,
Mm-hmm.
you finally move your queen.
Oh, that's like the last thing you want to do?
Yeah, that's the last thing you want to do. You don't want to move your queen out too early because there's not a lot of
Mhm.
good places for it to go in the opening.
But like right
And
now,
if
she's kind of
Mhm.
trapped, right?
She is kind of trapped. But the idea of moving the queen isn't to use it to attack something right now. It's to get your other rook out.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Right, because your rook is being sitting on a1.
Yep.
And an idea for white in this position would be to, for example, put your rook onto e1 and then push d4.
Wait, say
So
that again?
you want to put your rook onto e1
Yep.
and then push d4.
Okay.
Yeah. So connecting the rooks, I like to call them, or Foosley calls them rook bros, so that's what I call them now.
Okay.
They're the rook bros, and they like to see each other.
Got it.
Yeah, they
Okay.
like to be seeing each other because they work really well together.
Mm-hmm.
And in this position, for example, I will connect mine, and then you can play something like rook e1. And basically, when the rooks get connected, this is what I call the middle game.
Okay.
So you literally learned like the entire opening part of chess in the span of an hour and a half.
Oh, that's just the opening. I thought
Yeah,
we were
that was
like
just the
halfway through the
opening.
middle.
I wish I could
Um,
say.
Okay. Well, good to know.
Yeah, we are now officially in the middle game part.
Got
I
it.
don't even know if it's official, but I have decided that connecting the rooks makes it official. So
Mhm.
usually you should be around in the middle game. You should have your rooks connected by move 11 or 12.
And we are on 8.
Move 12.
Oh,
Oh, what? Oh.
where does it say that? How do you know that?
Okay, so look at the analysis board. Wait, let me just pull up your analysis board, right? So do you
Mhm.
see the move that's currently highlighted?
Yes.
Rook A1.
Okay. That is
That part's highlighted.
Got it.
So
Okay.
that is move. You look at you look at the number right before it. It's move 12.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's awesome. All right, so I think we're ready for your first game.
Sure. Is it
All
so
right.
this is timed, right?
This will be timed and rated.
Yikes. Okay.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But before we go into that, just tell me once again, what are the 3 opening rules?
Oh god. 3 opening rules are first of all the first rule is to okay, this is not the check thing, it's to move the things. Okay, hold on. Move the things from the back out. That's one of them.
That is one of them. Yes, you're correct.
Oh, center control. Center control, moving the
Yes.
things out from the behind, and then castling.
Yes. Okay,
Yep.
I just dropped it into your
I'm
Discord
gonna write
just to
this
make it a
down.
little
Okay, yeah.
easier.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
I'm gonna just write everything
post-it
to you.
notes.
Yes, I'm just gonna write everything to you. So developing
Okay.
pieces is pushing the pieces out from the back,
All right.
and then castling, and then what are the other three things that you need to look for microplay?
For microplay, we need to look for
Mm-hmm.
checks, captures, and something that rhymes with checks. Checks, captures,
Almost
threats.
Yes, there we
Yep.
go. Okay, I just dropped it in your Discord, so if you ever forget,
Okay.
just look at that. Look
Yep,
at that.
yep.
All right, awesome. Okay, so let's get you into a game. Go to the play part, and this is how also like a rundown of how chess.com works. So you have to go to play, which is right next to the analysis board.
Wait.
Yes. Okay. Go all the way to the right of your screen. Wait, that's the left, right? Okay, play. Yeah, there we go. And then goes to like 10. Like you see where the 10 is?
Yep.
Click on the little drop down menu.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, and then click on the 15 plus 10. So the 15, whatever the line thing is called, and
Yep.
10.
Okay.
Okay, and then click on play. And you might get black, in which case it'll be a little bit troublesome, but it'll be a good practice. I'll just give you a lesson in the middle of your game.
All right.
Okay.
So
And
I'm not, but
okay. Wait, give me 1 second. I just need to follow your game.
oh, I think we started.
All right. Yeah, that's good. So you just have to make your first move. All right.
Okay. I have a
Use
minute.
the teaching. You have 15 minutes.
Oh, they add up. Oh wait, this is not the same.
This is
Everything's changed.
Okay. Everything's changed. Not like this. Not like this.
Okay, hold on.
All right, wait. Give me 1 second. Okay, this is good. There we go. Okay. All right. He just took your pawn. What are you gonna do? There we go. This is good. Don't worry. You're doing fine. I know this is the danger of when. Okay. He's attacking your knight.
Yikes. Wait, so this time is all adding up, huh?
Yeah. So you could don't worry too much about the time right now. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just focus on making a move. Okay, that's perfect. You're defending your knight. All right. Decided to
They're
attack
so
your knight
much
again.
faster.
Don't worry about it. You're doing great.
I
What does he want to play next move?
to take my eat my knight, I think.
Right. Okay. So how are you going to save your knight?
Just run.
Yeah. That's totally fine. That's perfect. You just run.
What happens when we run out of time? Do we lose?
Yeah, you lose the game.
Oh, okay. Well. Oh shoot.
Perfect. You're developing. It cannot be better.
Okay.
That was a great move by you. And this is why. Okay, I'm actually not going to say anything that's not relevant to the position.
Why did he go there? Just that. I don't. Am I supposed to see something? Because you're giggling an awful lot over there.
No. I'm just saying. I'm just thinking. Like, I trust yourself here. Don't. Yes.
I trusted
that's
myself.
Perfect. Honestly, that was perfect. That was perfect. Trust yourself a little more. I'm gonna giggle less.
Okay. What is happening right now?
He's just moving his queen. But
Okay.
on every single queen move, all you have to do is think about what does he want to do, and then
Yep. But I don't get it. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what you're doing. Wait, do I see? I don't trust myself.
you should. You should trust yourself. What does he want to play? You can tell me.
He wants to get the rook, I think,
Yes.
eventually. So
Yeah,
I
he
was gonna
does.
move it to the right.
Okay.
Okay. I
This
think
is
they know
awesome.
I'm slow. So like the plan is to stall till time runs out. Oh, that's different. Okay.
Right.
Shoot, what do I do now? Here? Can't eat that.
Okay. Perfect. Wow. That was a good move. Stuff. Okay.
Hmm. What was this here? Shoot.
Just take your time.
Nope. Stress.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Just take your time. Take your time.
I have to get this stuff out.
Okay. Once again, really good move.
Okay.
Just controlling the center. Solid play.
This is something. This is
Mhm.
called something. Wait, no, but then he can just move the pawn up. Are you seeing this real time? Because
I am.
okay.
Mhm.
This was annoying, you said, so I'm just gonna try it.
Okay. Wow. This is amazing. You're like, yeah, perfect. That's development, and you're also pinning his knight. Could not be better. Could not be
Okay.
a better move.
But he could just move the pawn up and then I run away, right?
Wow. But that's okay, right?
If you say so, then yes.
Well, I'm
You
telling
tell
you,
me.
as long as
Oh,
you're not
okay.
losing a piece, it's totally fine.
All right, so I move back because we've been through this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's perfect. Yeah, as long as you just don't lose your piece.
But
Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. It was the perfect time to castle.
okay. Wait a second. What just happened? Um
He just moved his knight.
Yeah. So he did that. So this can get. This could eat this though. But why? Oh, because if I move this and the queen, I'm confused.
Okay, what are you thinking he would do next move?
I'm thinking, take bishop for bishop,
Okay, that's perfectly good.
and then I'll. Okay. But I have to leave this pawn here because then he could eat that. I think.
I'm not
No?
sure which pawn you're seeing, but
Oh, the b2. I have to
Oh.
leave that there, right?
but the b2 nothing's attacking your b2 pawn.
Oh, but I mean, like, won't the queen eat a3?
But wait, what move are you trying to play here?
Oh, no, I was gonna move the b2 up one to protect the bishop.
Oh, okay. Yes, that is true. Then your opponent's queen can take your pawn. That is
Right.
true.
Okay.
Right. But your other move, your other idea was totally fine.
Taking the bishop?
Mhm.
Okay.
That was totally good.
I forgot the order of operations.
Don't worry, don't worry. This is almost the middle game, so this is the part where we didn't. We didn't even go into this. You played the opening
Okay.
perfectly. Could not have asked for more. Yeah.
Shoot. He goes there. He's not gonna go there. Here? Bishop.
That is a good move. And this was a move that okay.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say anything. You keep playing.
If I move the queen, then we have rook burrows, right?
Yes, but right now, what is your opponent?
He's trying to eat my
want
bishop.
And
and or pawn?
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So
I but so my gut is saying move the rook up, but like then the rooks won't be in line, right?
right. Okay. So
Is that bad?
that would not be optimal. What's another
Mhm.
way you can defend your pawn?
To move the bishop down?
That's true.
But then that goes away from the thing we're trying to do.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So do you need to protect your pawn by like having it there, or like do you need to like physically protect your pawn, or can you just like literally move your pawn away from being attacked?
I could move it.
Mhm.
Is that the right move?
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of giving you the move here, but once again, this is why I'm refunding the points to him when we win this game. But you don't have to necessarily like literally protect something. You can quite literally just like move it if it's being attacked, right? Okay, you're giving your opponent pressure. That's why he's thinking. He's confused.
Oh.
You're playing really well.
He has no idea. I don't think he knows how much pressure he's giving me. Look how many more minutes he has than me.
Right, but that's totally natural. I mean, I'm just gonna scout this guy real quick, but he's played a lot more games than you have.
Ah,
We'll just put it that way. He's played 900 games.
wow.
Oh my god. No, he's played no, sorry, my bad. He's played like 30 games. My bad.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. Go here.
All right.
Oh no, that
You got
doesn't
this.
work. Shoot. I can't eat that. If he eats that. I don't.
Okay. Connected the Rick Bros.
Yep.
Perfect.
I'm still not sure why that's good, but I know that that's good.
Okay. I mean, the very general idea is right now you're attacking his knight, which is good. He might not see that you can capture it. And also, your Rook Bros are connected, which means now you can put them on like E1 and D1, which like you aim it at your opponent's king,
I see.
basically. Okay, so he saw
Nope.
that, you know. Okay, so in this position, you have a tactic that can win your opponent's knight.
Okay. I do?
Yeah. So it's all part of looking for. I told you last time that you were attacking his knight, right?
Yes.
And you want to capture that knight. Okay, so the queen is currently protecting it. But what's a move you can play that will like kick away his queen, quite literally?
Kick away his queen.
Yeah, from defending the knight.
One of the pawns.
Okay. So which pawn move?
Goes this one, then he goes here. I go here. Here.
Not that, chat.
Here.
The other one. Okay. Perfect. Wow. Whoa.
Eat that.
That was amazing.
But I'm running out of time. At some point, though, I guess I just gotta go real quick, and then because I think he knows I have no time.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. That's fine. Even if you lose this game, don't worry too much about it. You played an amazing game, and I would I would make you play even slower chess, but that would draw out for a really long time. Okay.
Okay.
Got this.
Go here. He can't eat either. Can he eat that? If he goes there, I can go here. If he goes there.
Yeah, he's just figuring out how to not lose his knight. And I'm sorry I'm quiet. I just want to give you the time to think about this game.
No, you're good. At some point, I'm probably gonna just start moving things because like there's no time.
Yeah, I mean that will probably have to happen, but until then, it's all about
far into the middle or just starting the middle game?
Yeah, we've like halfway through the middle game already.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're doing amazing. Like I didn't even teach in the middle game, but you're doing great.
Okay. We'll go with that then. What's there? So many options I can't even plan what I'm gonna do next. So since you moved there, I should go here. And I'm safe. Am I safe? I should be safe.
All right. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Did I lose my other bishop? I forget. This goes there. Well, what is that for? To eat this?
Is he asking me stuff? Wait.
Huh?
Did I like? Sorry. Were you talking to me?
No, no.
Oh, okay. My
I'm
chat
just
was
like
trolling
thinking
me.
out loud.
Okay.
He'd go here or here. He'd go here, and nope, he wouldn't go there. He's trying to eat this. If he eats this, he gets eaten. What do I do?
All right.
Here? If I go here.
Okay, good stuff. And one way to save time is on every move that your opponent's spending time on, you kind of think about what you want to play next as well.
Okay.
So that's really important. Like right now when he's thinking, I know I'm talking, so it makes it a little harder, but this is a good time to also think, what if my opponent does knight takes e3? What would I capture with? What if he moves his bishop? What would I play?
Oh, well, I wasn't expecting that.
That's called castling long. You have a really good move here.
Ooh. I do I?
Yeah.
Go here. He could eat that. I could eat that. I could also go for his queen. He has to move one or the other, but he's going to eat this. I could eat that. Nope, that's not it.
I'm going to give you a hint.
Okay.
How do you threaten checkmate?
How do I threaten checkmate? The queen? I don't know.
Okay, so if you could put your queen anywhere right now, where was the one square it could be and checkmating black?
And checkmate?
Yeah, so like imagine if you could just place your queen somewhere.
Yeah.
Where would it be where it could checkmate black?
On the back left? I mean,
Yes.
8?
Yeah, A8.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so that's an idea. So there's really like two. There's one move that's a lot better than the other one, but either you can use a rook or a queen to go threaten that.
Yeah.
Which one would you prefer?
Is there a right answer or like
No,
specifically?
I want you to actually make this choice for yourself, I think.
Oh.
I think both are fine, yeah.
Okay, then
Both should
probably
be fine.
I think.
Okay, that was the better one.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a better one. That was amazing. I like
All right.
honestly, why am I even here?
I mean, like, I feel for the tournament. Is it fair to you just tell me what to do and then is that how it works?
Just do it. Yeah, I mean, I think we should just do hand and brain for the rest of the tournament. Yeah. So rook is better here because the previous move rookie one was good, but the other rook would be better.
Okay.
Okay. So,
So,
now you go
I
again.
could check him,
But
I shouldn't, you say.
I don't want to. There's no. My butt isn't for you shouldn't. My butt is for what is he gonna play after.
Go here. Oh, he could go closer. Wait a second. Hold on.
Yeah, I mean he only
If I
has
go up
one move
here-
after rook a8.
What's here? Okay.
Oh. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. His king just goes to c7. So something you want to do if you're trying to checkmate your opponent is cut off the king before he can go there. So now you can see his king ran away. But
I
don't worry,
can't just eat the pawn?
wait. What he's gonna play next move?
Huh?
So what is your opponent going to play next move?
If I oh, I see what you're saying, because then he could eat the queen. Wait, hold on.
Looking at this.
We don't have time.
Don't worry, don't stress, don't stress. Okay, so right now, your rook is under attack, right?
Yes. But I was gonna
Okay.
eat with the queen, but then he could just move his queen, and then I don't know. If I eat the pawn, doesn't he have to move?
Well, he's got a bishop defending the pawn from f8.
Oh, true. Well, I mean, I think I messed up.
No, you're doing absolutely fine. You're doing absolutely
Okay.
fine. I know the time pressure is really serious here, but don't stress it. Don't stress it. Just make logical moves. That's perfect. That's an amazing move.
Okay.
Good, good.
Go. We got 3 minutes left.
The moment you see a move doesn't work, that's when you stop thinking about it and you immediately go for
Whoops.
something else. No, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What can you take back with? Good.
That was there a long time ago. Oh, I should have put the bishop here. Wait a second. Wait a second. What?
Okay, you've got one move here.
Yeah.
That's like
Wait.
winning next move. Okay.
Can I just go? Wait a second. No, he can't go. If I go here. What? Can't I just? It goes here. Nope, he can eat that.
No, don't worry, don't worry. Okay, so your rook's under attack.
It is true.
Okay, but his king is very close to being checkmated.
Should I move my other rook then?
Before you go there, what is the one move if once again if you could put your queen anywhere on this board, where would it be? Where could it go that it checkmates your opponent?
I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. The queen, you're gonna checkmate him if your queen was on a5.
But it can't. I
Right.
can't get there this turn, right?
Right, but you can threaten it. Right?
I don't know. He's gonna eat my rook though, right? Unless if I go. Oh, he can't. Oh. You know what? I'm just gonna do it because we don't got time.
Exactly. That was perfect. That was perfect. That was the move I wanted you to play.
I thought he was gonna eat my rook, and I didn't realize that he can't.
Right. Okay. So this is just part of the time pressure. Like you would have seen this if we had 15 minutes on the clock, but now with that same pressure, you're
a lot of
getting
pressure.
it. Okay. Okay. That was
He
the best
has to
move.
go. Can't go there. I go
Don't worry,
here.
chat. We're refunding the points.
can't go there, because I'll just eat that. Can't go here, because I'll just go here. Wait, if I go here, he can't go here. He can't go there. Is it? Where could he go?
Okay. So your opponent is most likely to play either king c7 or c takes d4 on his next
King
move.
c7 or
Mhm.
or what's the other one?
C takes d4. Oh, he plays king 7. Okay.
Okay. So I could still go here, right?
All right. You no longer have checkmate, but you still have really good moves. That's a perfectly good move.
Okay. If you go here. I have no time left, guys. I don't know what to do. If he goes here. Goes here. I go down there. If he goes here. I could still go down there. He has to go this way. This way. And then I could go up here. Nope. If he goes here. Shoot. Hold on. If he goes here. I'll just go back here.
Mm-hmm. So if your opponent plays king c8, what would your next move be?
King c8. To move the, I guess move the rook up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that would be checkmate, right?
But he's probably going to go down, right?
Yeah, he's gonna go king to
the
d6.
right?
Yeah. So what would you play there?
Oh
Okay.
god. Okay.
Play whatever you feel like is natural.
Natural.
Yeah. What would you do here?
I don't know. I just
Hey, that's perfect.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at our timer.
It's okay. Don't stress out. Don't stress out. That was the best move.
Okay, so he can't go that way. He could go that way.
Okay, he only has one move, right? So now he's gonna play king e7. Just automatically think about what he's gonna do after king e7.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Could go here. Nope, that doesn't do anything. Uh-oh. Here?
Oh no. He can take it.
Oh, whoops.
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine.
I'm just trying to make moves because I'm running out of time.
Right. Okay, so when you're running out of time, you just start taking his material. So
Oh.
for example, rook takes b7 was a free pawn, and also a pin. And
Rook
that's why-
takes, wait, rook takes what?
b7.
Oh, that. Whoops.
Mm-hmm. You get the pin again.
I see.
Yeah, that's why you always want to learn the 3 tactics ideas. Those are the most common ones. All right. If he takes back with the pawn, what are you gonna play?
I don't know.
No, don't worry. You're stressing too much about it because of the time. Actually, see if I can.
Oh.
Okay, you took with the queen. All right. Okay, good. Still good stuff.
Just go here.
All right.
Shoot. Uh-oh.
What's he trying to play?
I don't know.
Okay, he wants to take your rook.
Yeah.
So what should you do? Okay, that's an idea. That's a good idea.
I have no time. I don't even know what to do anymore. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. Perfect.